was.
We thought you was asleep. You know, like
Child.
you was yesterday.
I was asleep.
Yeah, you
Those guys
sounded.
doing these crickets.
First of all, I've been out all day. Okay. I need to get these trees cut down in my backyard. I had some co-parenting duties to do.
Co-parenting with what child?
Cookies. Cookie. I had co-parenting duties to do today.
Child.
I cannot. I don't trust none of this. Okay.
Child, what in the world, y'all?
She was
I
mad.
heard Miss Shownuff was over there having a fit, like cussing people clean out over there on her channel. Like,
Did you hear
going
what she
on.
said about the colorism though?
No, what did you say? I might have missed that part.
You missed it. She
You sure
finally
did.
admitted it.
What she
She
say?
said just because Tisha dark skin,
What?
she still got a husband, kids, and y'all thought that, and she still got her family, and y'all thought because this girl is bright yellow or bright and light that she was and had all this stuff going on. Y'all thought she was gonna be able to keep her family and stuff.
So what
She
in the
even threw
world with
shade.
her
She
skin
said
has
she
anything-
bright. She got the nice skin. She ain't got the hair.
And then
But
I ain't gonna say nothing about the hair.
Child, but what can let me
What does
ask
that
you
have to do with any damn thing?
what does that have to do with anything?
Your son-in-law is leaking from his ass.
Right.
Nothing Mel state should be concerned. Nothing about Mel, no skin tone, no none of that should be concerning to you. Right. He had more hips than you and Tisha put together.
Feel that. Like, and honestly, I ain't trying to be funny, but what I mean, what?
Child, and was trying to convince people in the chat that Tisha was pretty, child.
Naturally.
Okay, girl. I ain't gonna call nobody ugly, but what I will say is that listen, let's just leave looks out of it. Let's not even talk about nobody's looks when it comes to anything that has to do with anything with this show. Let's just spit straight facts. I don't even want to be let me get the petty picture off the screen. Let's not be petty. Let's just talk facts, because there was a lot of, to me, misconceptions in the stuff that she was saying. First of all, that colorism comment was just completely ignorant. Let's start there. To me, that colorism comment was just, it didn't even make sense to me. Being light skinned, dark skinned, none of that has anything to do with whether or not you gonna keep a man, whether they gonna cheat on you, not cheat on you. All of that is null and void. It really truly is. The color of your skin has nothing to do with the quality of your marriage on either part, whether it's a male or a female.
Right.
But there was some other things, y'all, that she said that had me just like, what in the entire, she was, all y'all care about is one person. All y'all care about is just one person, one person. And that's really not the case. Can we do a little history lesson and remind everybody how Mel's fan base, because that's what it is.
You know what?
Mel has a fan base.
Before you go, okay, so before you do that, before you go into the history, we also need to mention too that she also said that that we almost got her with the 20 women. Millimeters almost got her with the 20 women.
What does that mean?
That because
like we made it up.
Yeah, that we almost got her with that. We need to admit that we're the reason why that girl lost her husband. She didn't have a husband. She was married to somebody. She didn't have a husband.
He wasn't a husband. And
yeah,
he's not even a father.
She said we were the reason. We need to fess up and admit that we talked her into losing her husband. She had one too. And then she
And then,
said we almost got her with it too. With
and
Wanda
then
with
turned
it about her son-in-law. We wanted to make her Macy, Mila, and MJ lose their daddy.
and
Why would
also
And from
said
what
that
we see, they
Mel
ain't
needs to
got
go
no
back with
daddy either.
Martell.
And why
yeah,
she always talking about them kids? Where the fuck is your other grandkids?
yeah, do
You
they
have
exist?
other grandkids.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand. Wow. So it was the fan bases. It was Mel's fan base's fault.
But the thing is,
Yep,
when the 20
yep.
women came along, it wasn't a fan base then.
There wasn't even a fan
No
base.
one even like, most people didn't like Mel season one. That was season one. And then turned
Exactly.
around and said that Mel need to go ahead and go back. Y'all better tell her to go ahead and go back to that man.
Child. That's the
She,
thing. Why would you even
I wanted
convince
somebody
somebody
to
to go
tell her
back
to
to a
go with
man
him.
that ain't shit?
Yeah, I wanted her to tell. I wanted somebody in that chat to tell her to go with Martell. Since you think he's such a man, why don't you
Why
take
don't
your
you
ass
go
with
with
him?
him?
Because that's
But
Yeah.
that's your right. That's your definition of a damn man.
but that's
And
the thing though. Why is it that season three she was telling him different? She was telling him he wasn't a man and that she deserved better and all of that. So what's the difference now from then?
I
Tennessee
guess we
girl.
got in her head too. Then
This is
Right,
it.
you ain't lying.
The
That's it.
love we show Mel makes them so mad. That's the thing. Why don't y'all just here's the food for thought. Why don't y'all build up your fan base? Where's the T Squad at? Where they at? Do they exist? Mel got a fan base, because of y'all. Because you all were
Exactly.
harassing and bullying one person on that show at the direction as husband, ex-husband now. But y'all thought y'all could bully and harass this woman into making her go back with a piece of dog doo-doo. Okay? And when that didn't work, y'all all got mad because
But
y'all realized that she was the breadwinner and not him.
see, her live is the prime example as to why millimeters exist now.
Exactly.
Like you literally were okay with one person being bullied, and
Yep.
you still exude that in everything you say and do.
They are so jealous of that girl. They need to get off her clitoris, okay? Because they are swinging from that thing. Seriously, they are swinging from that
not
thing.
the
Like
clitoris.
they need to get off of it. Yes, like they are on that thing hard. Like she can't catch a break. They swinging from it. They literally cannot do anything without thinking about her. They obsessed with her money. They obsessed with her businesses. They were talking about her the TV channel and what it can't do. Raise your hand if you got a fucking another TV show and a channel. Please. Anybody? Yeah, I didn't think so. Not one person over there.
Could speak, right? And that's the funny thing. She kept trying to shade Newbie Network, Newbie,
Right. Newbie.
whatever Newbie is.
I never heard of Newbie. It's Nubian TV.
Exactly. And
Ding
like
dong.
Tyra said in the comments, that's why I was laughing earlier. I made sure to stay on it. She said, I know you lying. She says that's what she was saying, appetizing instead of advertising. I hollered.
Advertising.
She said,
Let
why
me
don't
advertise. Oh,
y'all
y'all finally
advertise
getting
her
it?
video?
And she said she eat birds like the ones that she was talking about
Mhm.
because she's here and they're there.
Child.
The
Child.
bird, she said she eat the birds that she was talking about. She eats them for breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Suffer.
Yep, she sure did say supper.
Ooh,
So you
child.
know them damn meals on wheels ain't nothing but a damn heightened damn glorified damn ambulance.
For real. Look, Braylon in the chat, he said newbie is the black version of Tubi.
Period. That's
Child,
Gotta
the
be
extra
Braylon.
black
It got to
version.
be.
Hey y'all,
Right,
Shar's in the
Paulette?
building. Hey
Hey,
Shar.
Hey,
Sean!
Char.
Y'all, Shar got a YouTube channel. Please go over and support her and subscribe to her YouTube
She
Yes.
got two
channel.
channels.
She got two. Put them in the chat, Shar.
Everybody got their backup channels. I'm about to say everybody got their little backup channels. I don't want to
Period.
insult nobody backup channel. Child.
Got to.
Everybody, we
Got
all
to
got a
do it.
little backup channels.
You got to do
Got
it.
to have
Got
it
to do
for
it.
real.
Got to have it.
I was
But
watching
it's
Child.
Char's
ooh,
video the other day.
And physically threatening people. I was in
that's
Shar's
what I was
video.
gonna
That's
say.
the thing. I
That's
think what she said is
crazy.
spot on. I think Maurice is the one telling her what to say as far as um just say it's not you, because she was so mad about that.
But I think he's
Oh,
And
telling her not to drink as well, and she ain't listening to that part.
she definitely ain't listening
Because
to
I
that.
don't think he told her to do the physical threat.
Now that part, yeah, I
oh,
don't think that was
wow.
him.
I was like, dang, you
But
are
you see that
really
she
upset.
said that 19 one wasn't hers, but she didn't dispute that 08.
She sure didn't.
What you mean? Oh yeah,
Cause
oh yeah, the bankruptcies. Yeah.
T for TV. I ain't gonna even because she said the one that started it. Um,
She was
because
so
remember when she
mad.
had went live that day and she was like, I ain't got no bankruptcy in no 19. First she tried to say she ain't had one. Then she tried to say it wasn't 19. So then she or 18, 19. So then she was
Right.
like, the girl
Wow.
put in the chat and was like, well, oh, this was on your video when she was like, well, what about the one in Leaf on 2008? So so after that, as she said, she
Hmm.
dropped that video. Okay. Video one
Hmm.
but a couple minutes, but open close. Okay. Cases open and close.
It's done.
So now she hot as fish grease, but did not deny that 08 one. The Wanda Mole in the other one, that's
Hmm.
not her, and that ain't been her in 21 years.
Right. But that 2008, she was like, bitch, bitch,
Gotcha, bitch.
bitch, gotcha, bitch.
You
She
pull
was
it up, I'ma
like,
pull it up. Pull yours up.
somebody gonna beat
She
y'all
pulling hers up. She
ass.
pulling yours up. She know we don't give a damn about hers. We don't give a damn about yours, but it's just a fun fact.
Period. I think
Yeah.
the part that's so funny is
But
that,
she gets so mad about it. Like she said,
like,
like
you
people file for
mad.
bankruptcy.
So
I filed for
what?
bankruptcy. I'm quite sure damn near 80, 90% of the damn chat probably that's filed for
Has filed
bankruptcy
for bank.
before.
It's not that
Like,
big of a
Wanda, shut
deal.
the hell up. I want to file for one now.
Period. Like,
Shit.
that's the thing. Like, I think that's why people constantly get a kick out of putting their shit out there, because they get so mad when you do it. But the thing about it is, just point out the lie. If you could point out the lie, then y'all got a case. But if it's the truth, then listen, all you can do is be mad. I'm gonna dig
But
up stuff on her. And what was she talking about with Mel's G Wagon?
wait a
Well, let
minute.
me get
But
to the
how
super
you
chat real
gonna?
quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Tamara Morgan, thank you so much for the $10. She said, Miss Wanda is no skin, no common sense, no vocabulary, no
Not
respect,
skin.
no food truck, no home training, no more job, no education, nothing from nothing
Goodness.
leaves nothing. Love y'all. Hashtag
Period.
millimeters
Chess pieces
fire.
in the chat,
Ooh,
please. Chess
Yo,
pieces in
shut
the
that
chat, please.
down. Tamara,
Tamara.
thank
shut
you.
that
You shut it
down.
all the
Period.
way down.
Period.
He said no skin, no common sense,
No,
no
nothing
vocab.
from nothing.
Jesus.
Yo,
She
nothing
ate.
from nothing leaves nothing. And that's literally it. That's why she's so mad. She
And
is
then I was talking
so
about some
mad.
Wanda dragging people. Dragging them where? How the fuck do you even understand what the hell she's saying?
I just don't understand. Like I said, you and I'm gonna tell y'all, I go back, I blame Carlos for this. Carlos, you can't go. It's just like driving through the projects, okay, in your new Sprinter and picking people up and saying, I'm gonna dust them off and I'm gonna put them over here, and I expect for you to act a certain way. You ain't get them no media training, nothing. No, none.
And still ain't none of them got no managers except Melody.
That's it.
Sharnita is on Nubian TV. She got a manager, a team.
Yeah. Even
And they
before her
mad
show
about it.
started. But that's because again, Sharnita already had her money. She already was a millionaire. She already was about that life. I feel like they picked up some roaches and said, "Come on, let's let's
And
pretend, let's make it till
right.
we make it."
But this is the thing here too. This is how you can tell the real from the fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
no legitimate millionaire is going to get their ass on fucking TV just to be famous and fuck up their real money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Never.
you don't see Melody doing that. You don't see Mama Van doing that. You don't
Nope.
see the Fletchers doing that. Who do you
Nope.
see doing that?
The
Stormy,
roach. The roaches.
Marceau, Tisha, Shownuff, like the
Yep.
ones like Tiffany and Lou didn't do that. And I don't even think that they were saying they were millionaires.
Right.
I don't think Tiffany I don't even think Kimmy and I mean they said they was all self-proclaimed millionaires, but I don't think that Kimmy and Maurice like claimed that they was really millionaires.
No, they
Even
didn't.
though Maurice spent that
They was
damn
like
money
we
like she
normal people out here trying to make it. Like they
Yeah.
literally
and
were
that
very
would have been
honest about their
fine.
storyline.
Right.
Yeah.
That would have
Hey,
been
T Talk
fine.
with your girl. Y'all go subscribe to her.
Oh,
She's
hey
also a content
Tito.
creator. Content
Hey
creator.
Tito. Hey Braylon and Tito.
I hate to
Well,
do
hey,
this.
T-Talk.
I don't want to do it because ABK is up in here starting shit
Yeah, ABK,
early in
you can't
early
ask
in the
that and
stream.
then say you love us. That's not
But
that's like saying Wanda and Smart in the same sentence. Unless not is in the middle, that's the only way those two can fit.
Oh my God. Are y'all serious? I didn't see
yeah,
what she
I'm gonna
said.
let
I'm
her
looking in
have
the
it
chat.
though.
I know it was a
Yeah, exactly,
Look
exactly.
at her trying to
thank you,
cheer
ABK
up
up in
Pearl.
ABK.
ABK is up in here wandering. That's what
Right,
she doing.
Y'all know
ABK.
what? I'm gonna have a
Starting
Tay
some
meter,
shit.
a Tayonce meter
Oh my
event,
God. Not a
and you
Beyonce.
all are
No.
gonna be invited and welcome. Okay,
All five of y'all. Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
It's gonna sell
ABK, for
out.
the $20.
it was more than
Hey,
5.
can you sing, girl?
Okay, sick.
LOL. I love you guys. We love you too, ABK.
I love
Child.
you, ABK. I love you, ABK.
Did them. All I'm gonna say is remember where we're at. We don't have to deal with the
Period.
abuse till
This why
Tuesday.
y'all. This okay.
Period.
All I gotta say is Tuesday. Yeah.
She talking about something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Look,
cannot.
Simply said,
Thank you,
damn you,
AB.
ABK.
Thank you for
Y'all
getting her
make sure
started. I
y'all take
cannot.
streaming from all of our platforms. Make sure y'all are connected to all platforms
Yes,
and
yes,
liking
yes.
the
All three of
video.
us streaming tonight. We had to come up in here and triple stream for y'all for these fools.
Not the triple.
Yes, I also wanted to. Well, let me see, cause y'all know I had to take some notes, cause she was over there popping them lips, child.
Yeah, because
She
you caught. I
was,
didn't catch the
child.
beginning part.
Well,
Yeah,
one of the
no, I
things that
caught
she
the
said,
tail end. But there
I
was
I
people
didn't
in
catch
there
the
windmilling.
very beginning. I might have I might have caught it maybe about 20 minutes in. So I don't know what I missed before that, and I'm sure that the chat gonna let me know. But one of the other things that I wrote down was that Tay, to your theory, I feel like she was trying to discourage people from watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. Why y'all watching it? Why y'all watching Love and Marriage? Why don't y'all go watch Nubian TV and that other show? It's weird, and to add to that, I watched something that Carlos did early yesterday or the day before yesterday, where he also was not trying to discourage people, but insinuating that another show was
Mhm.
number one. He was insinuating it. Number one
What?
now. Yes, he was insinuating that Love and Marriage DC was number one. So my
Get
thing
out.
is, what y'all got up y'all sleeve?
But you know
Yeah, they
what?
number one on Saturdays now because ain't nothing else playing on Saturdays.
Exactly. You're
Okay.
only number one when there's nothing else around. No shade,
Okay.
but
Okay.
no,
Okay.
but you know what he does? He gasses people up. So he knows right now he's on the bad side of a lot of the people probably on DC. So now he's
Mhm.
gonna, y'all are my faves, y'all are number one, and y'all
But they gone.
fake ass. He's so
Yeah, he was
fake.
like, I'm not gonna say it, but you can read between the lines. But he was insinuating that they were number one in the ratings. And I was like, he didn't say it. He didn't say it. So I want to be clear. It was a heavy insinuation. But then I'm
Yeah,
listening to her discourage people, like basically, like, why y'all even want to watch the show? Well, why would you discourage the fans from watching the show that your daughter is on? Wouldn't you
right.
want people to watch the show?
It seems like they're all on this campaign to get us to like not support.
It's
Because
really
she seen
weird.
that when she was saying the other day, like,
Mhm.
watch the show, make sure y'all watch it. She know people gonna be like, we're not watching that bullshit. Like, we not
Okay.
watching it. I told y'all it was a reverse psychology. So now she see
Mhm.
that that didn't work. So now she coming on here talking about don't watch it. Watch, like, why does, like, why do, out of all the stuff, why do you give a fuck?
Yeah, if you're not on the
Why
show
your daughter
anymore.
can't open her mouth when people saying stuff about her?
No,
What's the
like dead
problem?
ass. It's weird. Like it's so like it's weird. But
It's
I was
giving you a hound dog and barking for them, show enough barking, and then they don't have the balls to stand up for themselves because they're weak. And especially if
mm,
they have to use someone as illiterate as you, we know they
child.
have absolutely not a fucking word to say. They are a mute.
I mean, she couldn't even read like it was a comment and she couldn't like enunciate the
Illiterate, which
word.
what illiterate?
It was
Hypocrite,
several words that she couldn't
what
figure
you
out.
say? Hypocrite,
It
hypocrite,
it was a
What did
lot.
she say?
hypocrite. I'm,
It was hilarious. I know that. Hold on.
It
I'm not
was. I
I
was
can
like,
tell
"Oh
you
my
what
it's
it
god,
not
she
was.
ain't gonna
even
eat it."
funny to
I can
Okay,
me.
tell
y'all, we
you
got a few super chats
Hippotrill.
for you to
Right
get
before
to.
uppity
Hippotrill.
come calling me.
Yeah,
She
because you
said
already know
Hippotrill.
uppity be on top of it, y'all.
And do.
um, okay, V Gordon, thank you so much for the $10. She said, all I can say is fix it, Jesus. I have
Please.
to agree with you because that was a lot.
Newborn
Um,
baby Jesus, please.
that's so to Duchess. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Gemini 1958, thank you for the $10. She said, Tay for you. If you shut the hell up, please. Lordy.
Gemini for the win. No sir.
Oh my God. But wait a minute. Here's the
Gemini.
worst part next to
Gemini,
it.
I thought me and you was simpatico. You know what?
You and that
And, but
simpatico.
D Soda the Duchess got your back. She's thank you for the
Period.
$10. She said, same, Tay, same.
And
Oh my
Oh
God.
Lord, my ears.
Duchess, I had that for a minute. Now you know again, y'all keep coming in here telling this girl she's
I
insane.
think they want me to have a concert. I think we should do it Tuesday, a concert on Gossip Girls.
I think not, but I mean, you know,
Yeah, let's put that up for discussion and vote on it.
yeah.
It
Oh, that has to that run through corporate. You know
has
what?
to
Yeah.
go
Forget
through
y'all.
cricket.
It's all right. It's all right, y'all.
we
Right. What
got
to say? Step
we
outside, did them.
Outside, did them.
You
Step
should have
out the
heard as soon
room,
as
did
she
them.
started the live. All you heard was them crickets. I heard the
Oh my
crickets before I
God,
heard
so
her.
loud. They are so loud.
They try not them trying to be a gossip girl. Child. We cannot.
So I'm not gonna there's a few more things that she
Go
said.
ahead. Mhm.
I was gonna drop the link and let people come and say what they want to say too. So let me see. What else
You
did
had
she
you
say?
had a theory too before then, right? You were saying
No,
about the history.
no, it wasn't a theory. It was just I just I think they forget why Tay why Mel has a huge fan base. Like they really, I think they have convinced themselves and they're so delusional. It's almost like they think that a group of people just decided, I like this girl on this show, and that's who we gonna support, and we refuse to support anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that they say that because I know that they know that that's not true.
Right. They're
They
trying to
know that's
rewrite
not true.
history. They're trying to rewrite
Yes.
history. That's what it is. They
Yes.
don't like how the trajectory of how it went, how it panned out. So now they're trying to act like it's again like starting from the middle. Now they're trying to act like, oh, the millimeters are the problem. No, let's
Yep.
rewind to the beginning as to why the millimeters even exist. Like, stop playing. And
Exactly.
Gwen had made a comment, and I think a lot of people have this thought. Like, she said that she thinks that Mel told them like this is it, and that could be it, and that's why they're acting out.
Mm.
But I honestly feel like she's standing on their necks on some you can't use me as a storyline. So they want to ruin the show. They want it to stop. They want it to fail. They want
Yeah.
the viewership to be down, and that's why they're on this campaign. They're all like they all got their assignments, and they're all doing it in their own way, and that's it. Like, they don't want this show to prosper because I think Mel on their neck on some you not using me as your storyline like you have
Right.
the past
Talk
five
about your
six
own stuff.
seasons. Yeah, like you gonna have to come with your own, and
Brownie,
they
I
don't
think
believe
I
that.
think you're right on that because in her Alchemist did a reading on the girls trip.
Mm-hmm.
And she said it there. She was like, and don't y'all come jumping on me. But she was like that she was getting something in the cards, but it was given like that Mel was manipulating stuff at the trip. And
Ooh.
yeah, and I was like, she was like, it's like I don't know if she on her get back or if she on her it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the or whatever. So I
Yeah.
was like, I see it, and like
Yeah.
I can definitely I can see that too. Like y'all gotta quit beating up on people. Like she's reading her cards. The cards are the cards,
Yeah.
and not all like that, but we all have manipulative tendencies in us. We all do manipulative shit.
Yep.
At the end of the day. Now, whether I just feel like Mel is a like a malicious manipulative person, no. Do I
Mhm.
think Mel will manipulate them in that scenes? Because that's the thing, like people don't realize either that what she was saying in that, and she was like that Stormy is like a puppet. She
Mm-hmm.
lets her mom pull her strings. She let people go with stuff even if she don't even feel like that. So she
Right.
probably even let Martell make her feel a way about Mel. She probably let Slaw make her feel a way about Mel. She probably let her mom make her feel about a way about Mel when she really don't
Dusty.
have no problem with Mel. She actually probably like Mel.
She ain't
But
got no
now that
Mhm.
she's so mad that the fan base has, pulled her stuff up because they ain't done nothing to her but pulled her stuff up and actually
Mhm.
helped her, and she just fucked over them and didn't get their stuff out. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, Stormy products, not I don't know about them body butters, but her hair serum and stuff like that, that she has some gold in that product. Those products are good. She just
Yeah.
couldn't people that you can't get them. So it don't matter if they good or not. If you can't give them what they ordered, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
it doesn't matter what it
So
is.
while they
Yeah.
talking about Mel robbing people with Dr. Pow Pow, no, she's giving them products. They're actually receiving their products. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
what happens if you don't? She have a thing on her site. If you have a problem with your thing, whatever, click on here. You can send an
Mhm.
email. Nobody
Yep.
gets nothing from Stormy's customer service. They like it's non-existent.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, with Stormy, back to Stormy being a puppet and whatever the case may be, she reacts off her emotions.
Yes.
Mel is smarter than that. She's calculated, and we know that. She
Yep.
plays chess, hence the fucking chess piece, because
Yep.
you have to think.
Yep.
You have to think to play chess. That's a
Yeah.
thinking game.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
in thinking about stuff, you are manipulating shit in your head before it
Damn sure
even play
is.
out
Yes.
because
Yep.
this is what your end result is going to be.
Yep.
Also, she
You
is a
playing out
producer
several
on the show.
scenarios.
So yeah, she's
Exactly.
going to play off Stormy's emotional ass and she's
Yep.
going to play off Tisha's weak ass and get them
Mhm.
into a conflict or whatever they got to do. Y'all hash this shit out because it ain't got nothing to
Yep.
do with me. Oh yeah,
Yep.
so Stormy, what about Tisha calling you a common day C head hoe on the reunion? How did that make you
Mhm.
feel?
Because
Right.
she's still a producer too, y'all.
Yep. And she's
This
gonna
girl is
produce.
not a millionaire boss business bitch for nothing. Okay.
She's not a millionaire once over before she 40. for another time around. Again,
Yep,
like they
twice,
said, for nothing.
twice over.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, because she started from the bottom once the divorce happened. She was
Yep,
already a millionaire before the show, but I mean, yeah, she's a producer, but on top of that, I can see her being like, "Oh no, we're not going to sit there and allow her to breeze over that and not have to own it." Because Carlos didn't make Tisha own up to what she said or elaborate or anything like that, and she's probably
right.
like, "No," because if that was me, they would have been like, "Oh, where'd you hear that from? Why would you say that? This, that, and the other." So
Yep,
I can see her being on the trip, like, "So, Stormy, how'd you feel? Huh?
exactly,
I was
exactly.
so shocked that she said that about you. Why would
Yep,
you
Stormy, do you need an intervention?
right? You need help? I can get help. What's going on?"
yep,
Yeah, I can see her. She's a producer, and
yep.
also she knows that'll bring ratings, but she's like, yeah, we're gonna get ratings off of everybody else's back too. It's not about to just be me. Cause
She know what makes a good show, and she's gonna
yeah,
do what it takes to make a good show. She didn't come to
mhm,
play with you hoes.
for
She
real,
came to slay. Like, where
indeed.
y'all getting it? That's why y'all so mad. That's why y'all so mad. You know, what's that French word that everybody that French shit? Je
What is
ne sais quoi. That's
oh
what the fuck she
Je ne
got.
sais pas.
yeah,
Je ne sais quoi. That's what she
Mhm.
got. And everybody ain't got that shit. But my thing is that whatever you have, because we all don't have it, right? But whatever you have, as long as you accentuate it and do the best that you can in your lane, you can still be successful in your own right. You don't have to be male to be successful. And to me, that's where they all got it twisted. Like, Tisha, she just don't know. She's so confused. She just copy off of anybody that she think, doing better than her at the time. So she's just copy and paste Tisha, in my opinion. But I think that Stormy got a sickness with competing with other people. I think Stormy she likes for people to be beneath her. Like, and when that's why, like, at first she was so she had a good relationship with Snots 1.0 because they was kind of almost admiring her because they thought
Yeah.
that she had
Mhm.
millions, right?
Mhm.
That she had
Mhm.
this long money. Once they
Mhm.
realized that her ass was
Mhm.
broke and won't paying bills,
Mhm.
then they start treating her a certain type of way,
Mhm.
and that's when she got mad. She's good as long as she feel that she above you. That's the that's
Mhm.
that's the vibe Stormy give me.
And that is that is spot on. And she's mad that she can't, even when she had more money than Melody, you couldn't tell. Like, nobody from the outside, nobody treated her like that. Nobody
Right.
treated her according that she had more money than Melody, except the Scots, because they, was about to try to get down on her ass until they
Yep.
realized, like, it ain't nothing to get down on. She ain't got it. So,
Exactly.
like, she just got as many lawsuits as we got, even more, just not the higher number. But that's exactly what it was. And then she's mad because she was fine in the, like, when Mel did that video shoot at her house. She thought she was fine. Her nose was up in the air. She was good.
She
She
was
was
good.
good because she, new
Like
people
you
was
like
looking
I'm
at her
above.
like,
Yep.
wow.
Yep. She got it. And that's the thing. Like, it's okay for you to feel that way, but you can't be that way with everybody because everybody is not gonna always be beneath you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people they right there with you, and some people work just as hard as you to get to the bag.
But not
So,
even that. If you need your money to outshine people,
mhm,
that means that you don't have
you
anything else
insecure.
going for you, because money sometimes come and go.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. You
As
have
we
to have
see,
something else going on.
yeah, as we see, because I don't think Stormy's making the money she claimed she had made before. I think she's
Yeah.
barely staying afloat. Barely. And I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all seen it, but someone in the chat said they had ordered from her and it smells like beeswax. She was like, yeah, try
Oh,
again.
oh
Yeah, a couple
wow.
people
Her long
said that it smelled
her
like
long
beeswax.
comment. Yeah.
I still haven't opened my stuff for mail. Y'all want me to go get it?
Yeah, go get
You
it.
want
Or are we doing okay? I'll go get it in 1 second.
Yeah.
to? Yeah.
But what y'all think about what she said about Mel and the G wagon. What was she? What was she trying to say about that? Because she didn't really say anything. She was
She
kind of insinuating stuff.
right, and that's why I'm like, Wanda, even if her G wagon was repoed or totaled or whatever the case, whatever you're trying to insinuate,
Mm-hmm.
it's still better than the cars you be driving with all them cigarette holes in the top and the ceiling and all of that. Like, stop.
Again, raise your
The rain,
hand if your
like,
daughter has a G wagon. Like,
the
I'm
rain,
just
like, come
saying,
on.
like, I don't
But
get
that's
that.
her. That's the thing too. Like, why are you just talking out of your ass?
Right, just making stuff up.
As
Does she
if
still have her
anything
kids?
did happen to Mel G Wagon, as if you would know about it.
Right. Like, how would
That's
you know
above your pay
anything about
grade,
it?
boo.
She was left on vacation,
Right.
and apparently you don't know what about a car because you're talking about Tisha got a brand new Mercedes. When she get that? Because the one she had a fucking damn thing down the windshield.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, I don't know if y'all noticed, but she's the one that hosted the girls trip. Now I don't know if she paid out of pocket or if the network did because
Ooh,
Mel, she said it on her stories. It should
I
still be
heard
on.
that
Oh
it was
wow.
they get one person, them and one guest.
Yeah, them the one guest.
Brittany Janae, thank you for the $1.99. She said Wanda drive with the engine light on.
Right, her dashboard looked like a damn Christmas light.
In
Like
the
a damn right, a Christmas ceremony at
Oh
school.
my God, Brittany, you a
why
mess.
she want to talk about everybody else. You can't even. It don't matter. And she always talk about I got 5 cars or 4 cars or 3, however many cars she claims she got. You could put all them cars together and it still wouldn't touch her old range, if that's what you want to call it. Because I remember her
Right, it won't even mess with the Range Rover.
for
What was
real.
that you just had held up?
This is the 7th Avenue Skincare Lemon Drop Body Scrub. It looks like it's been used.
No,
No,
she said that. She
not
said
that
the
it's been
scrub.
you.
No, she said the scrub does that. It's like settled, so it looked like it's been used. She did that on. She talked about that on the live before.
I don't trust her. I'm starting to. But let me get over here to this Wanda meet us.
Yeah,
Mel, I'm
you
just
might need to be
playing.
a Wanda meter because you sounding
Right.
like one right about now. No,
I
so
feel like eating this. Has
It
anybody
smell
ever
that good?
tasted it?
she did say you can. She said nothing would
It
happen.
smells like the lemon Girl Scout cookies.
Are you serious?
She said you can taste it.
Don't you go tasting it.
I
It
don't.
is
I
natural.
wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, don't eat it. No, she was saying she didn't say go eat. She didn't say eat it, but I think she said because it's natural, nothing would happen. But I mean, even she was
I
like,
cannot stand that. They so stupid. Look at that.
"Taste nut. Tay is a complete and utter nut." Now, when Cookie got a call 911 to get your butt in the ambulance, don't say nothing.
Yo, that is so stupid.
She's a nut.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Shut up! You're so messy and eager. Shut up!
She talk about some lip lick.
Oh, this the facial scrub. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the other one was
They
a body
said the
scrub.
lip scrub you can taste because, of course, that goes on your lip.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lemon drop commercial collection you got, Tay. Ooh.
It's a little pinch right here. What y'all think? It smells just like the fucking Girl Scout cookies, them lemon Girl Scout cookies. And I'm out.
Look, every time you open the jar, just be like, "It's not cookies. It's not cookies."
Now, see, this is the difference. You get the products that are as they are advertised. So where's anybody? She talking about we being robbed without a pow pow. How?
Right, when we get a product, whereas with Stormy, you pay and you get nothing with no return. Oh,
This I can't read this. Child, not me being old. You know what? Let me put
You
my
can't
glasses
see what it
on.
is.
not you needing glasses to read. Well, okay, Wanda. Go ahead, Wanda. Read it. Go ahead, Wanda. What it say?
Let's see.
Does it say anything about Lucifer Lucius?
Oh yeah.
Apple cinnamon lip scrub.
That's the one you can taste.
This the one?
No,
Yes. Oh, we got another super chat. Thank you, Snatch by Diego. He said, "Hey, ladies, Tay girl, go ahead and put it on your toast."
Not the toast.
Diego.
Be like damn Suge Avery. You're trying to unalive me.
Diego said, "Put it on your toast,
I'm gonna
child."
put. Is this the stuff that y'all the lip balm? Oh, this rough.
Yeah, because it's supposed to. You're
Is
supposed
that
to
the face?
rub it on your lips to. It's not lip balm. It's to scrub on your lips. I guess
I'm gonna
you
carry it
know.
around like
Clean your lips off.
Carmex
Not like child. If you
and
walk
Will.
around with them rocks sitting on top of your lips,
Right. You know,
Oh, these must be free gifts. Dog, that must have been a free gift because I only ordered the lemon.
so
Okay,
you
let me
don't
see.
have a lip balm in there.
This one is lemon drop lip scrub as well. But this is the lemon
Oh,
one. So I can eat this one too, just to taste a little bit, just to see what's up.
yeah, you
Yes
can.
or
You
no?
the lip scrub you can taste.
Okay, let me.
I think they're made of sugar.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me see here. It has texture like sugar.
She gonna put it on like Carmex, y'all. Walk around with bumpy lips.
Child, they're gonna call her a C head. A
This
C
actually
head.
tastes like the Girl Scout cookies.
Are you serious?
She should have never tasted it.
Now, if
Child.
y'all see me balled over in pain and that y'all get on Mel, we gonna Mel me just gonna have to stand up, Mel. We gonna stand on business at the ER.
But you can't eat it all and then get mad at her for your stomach hurting. It's not cookies. It's not cookies.
Okay, let me see what
Oh
is
my
this.
gosh, you got plenty of stuff in that daggone. What bundle you order? I
I
usually only
ordered
get
that
3
bundle
things
she
in
had that
mine.
day, and I don't have no thing. Mel, you couldn't look out for me.
What, the scrubber? The free
No,
gift?
she want that chapstick. I told her
If y'all
I
don't get in Mel inbox and tell her to look out for me. I need that lip balm, especially after that subby cuss my ass out in my comments.
I know. I need another one. I'm
Why
out.
you always using that Carmex? Use Mel. She was like, use Mel's lip balm. I said, well,
that
damn,
lip
ma'am,
balm
I ordered
is
some.
the
I may be
truth.
on the come.
Yeah, I think the lip balm only comes with the skincare, the
Ain't this
facial stuff.
skincare? This is skincare.
No, the facial stuff. Like the facial, it's a
I
foaming
have
facial wash,
it has facial. Ooh, wait a minute.
and then the
I
hydrating
want to taste
toner,
this.
and then the lotion.
Can you
I
taste the body butter?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I know it sounds like food, but I don't think it's real
Do
butter.
not eat that body butter. Okay? Hey.
You tasted what you could taste, and that was them lip scrubs. If she tastes that, I'ma holler. They all like, don't you do
Like,
I was about to say.
so stupid.
Oh my gosh.
y'all know who that looked like on
So
Step
Jonetta
Brothers.
said
On
no.
Step Brothers when they made him eat the shit on the ground. He was like, they won't beat up Brennan if he licked the shit.
I don't know what you talking about.
Right. What movie you
Y'all
saw?
ain't see Step
Hey, go get
Brothers?
your ass some food. Hey, twin. Trying to taste all Mel's products.
I can't see the comments.
You can see them. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm going to drop this link. I want to hear what y'all got to say because we ain't going to be in here all night.
Yes, we are.
And
I want to know about that. What is she trying to say? Mel, you be careful. The G-Wagon is in the garage. Something that your daughter don't have.
And probably she don't either.
Let me quit. Quickie dog. Daddy talked about my garage like a dog today, child. And I got some nerve. My garage is so through. Okay.
So you got all the products. So you got the lemon drop bundle. That's what it
I'm gonna
sounds
try them,
like.
y'all. I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna do a full body. Let y'all know. Can you go nude on YouTube?
No,
And
you cannot.
Going on Patreon for that. I don't think you can do it over there either.
Right. She like Patreon? I know she was about to say it before you beat her to it. Patreon, baby? No, no ma'am. No nudity anywhere. clothes on.
How long did it take for you to get your
Daddy gonna come
product?
to your neck.
You
I
What?
ordered it that day when Mel went live when she was doing the tutorial on TikTok. So that was
And
like a week ago.
if even, yeah.
It
so
was
do
like
you?
a week ago.
So how long have you had
About
it?
a week ago. A week ago.
Get Simply down. She up here bullying.
Can I eat this? I should have told your ass, yup.
Oh my god.
They better be lucky. It ain't coming chicken wing, chicken flavor.
We know you
Hold
would have hung a
Wow.
on.
spoon.
If it would have came in chicken flavor, y'all know
You
I would
gotta
have rubbed
come
it
up
up on
on
them wings.
when it
I-
take two. I need you to put your camera on, cause how you up here as when Tay two and Tay nothing. Put your camera on. Put your camera on, please.
Who is that?
I have no idea, but if you don't put your camera on, I'm
You're
dropping you
trolling
down.
us, Tay.
Y'all think it's a troll? It
I
might
hope
be
that
our
I
regulars.
hope I hope that's not misbehavior with the bad wig.
You mean
Lola,
behavioral health?
you need to put your camera on too, because I'm not familiar with you.
Who is? How many people trying to come up? Damn.
Yes, it was two people, but Miss Fuller, if you put your camera on, I'll be happy to
Oh,
bring
you know
on
that
screen.
they was in your chat and blamed it all on me. Had my picture up
Okay.
there. Where the boy
All
that
right,
was the
so you
picture of the
gotta
microphone at? Where's the
All right,
picture of the
you can
microphone
cut
with
it
the
off
curly
now.
nappy hair?
You can cut it off now. All right. I'm gonna
Wait,
add her
I
to
got a
the
question for y'all.
screen.
We're waiting.
Hello,
Wait
everybody.
another second.
Hey, Miss Fuller.
No, I wanted to know what exactly did she say about the G wagon? I'm confused.
Oh, she said she acted like her G wagon had been repossessed.
Yeah, she was
Like
like,
Stormy's
"What about
Jaguar.
in everybody else business? Do she still got that car? Do she
I
still
mean, just throwing out stuff as if something happened to the car.
But
right?
we just saw the car on her live when they were packing packages.
That's
Exactly.
what I
That's
said.
what,
It's in her garage.
and
She
then
just came back from vacation.
someone said, yeah, she still has it. Oh, okay. I was just asking.
Oh my
Wanda.
Like,
god. So she was just throwing stuff
yeah,
out there,
just throwing
trying to
stuff
be
out.
messy.
Like she said, Mel do throwing stuff out to see what sticks. But the snot stuff is solid. Solidly damn
Yeah.
down. Like what the
See, I think they just mad because Mel make more money than Black will
oh,
ever
I
see.
said that Mel ain't got no money in no federal bank.
How
She
would
just,
she know? You don't got no money in no federal bank.
which Wanda in the sky
You ain't got
mad.
no money, period.
Wanda in the sky mad, period. And I was over there today, and I said in the comments because she wouldn't drop that link. I asked her to drop that link. She
Yeah.
ignored it. So when she got to saying, when she kept saying the Miller must this and that, so I was being funny with her because I was just say, well, and I had put in the question in the comments. I said, well, don't you have followers? Don't you have fans? Baby, she blocked me. It don't matter because baby, if she would have dropped the link and I would have got up there, I was gonna let that church weed that I have because then I got about 11 of them. But that code 10, I had to pull out the code 10 women down weed for her. I threw that one at the TV when she did that. See, man, because again, we gotta. It's okay to call us all the names that she want to call the millimeters and stuff. But they all keep, but she, her little clans, the little fans and stuff like that, you know, Miss Wanda and the funky JJs, that's why I call her clan. But they can get over there and act a fool all they want to. They mad because, like everybody, like I said, everybody knows millimeters was formed due to the fact how they sit there and teamed against this one woman. And then at the same time, she always making it seem like, don't teach nobody don't know. We don't like their ways. We don't like how they act the fool, and we don't like the lies. So the moment we start exposing y'all, everybody, now that's a problem. But if was on social media saying, oh, y'all the best, and y'all are awesome, and y'all are wonderful, and we all can't stand Mel, oh, they'll be happy. No,
Right.
I'm not on that beat. I don't go for people hitting at people the way they doing. You know what I'm saying? Even CK the blogger, because I would not, personally, I'm working on getting my channel together. But after I'm working. Honestly, I'm working on my getting my channel together. supports everybody. Even though I done been over here for years, I mean for a while, not stay in the bushes. I'm
Mhm.
just recently got my divorce finalized. I'm still dealing with stage 4 breast cancer. So I'm going through a lot. My husband,
Yeah.
my ex did the same thing Martell did me. And when I was in court this past Tuesday and I broke down crying and the judge saw me, I just told him, let him take it all because he left me with nothing. And she was like, but we would have to put it in the trial. I don't want to go through that. I'm tired. So I know what Mel going through. So like I said, now I'm in a position of I have to move in silence. I have to do everything from ground zero. Y'all, it's so bad at times. I have to get neighbors to give me a bottle of water because that's all I would have because I have no money. So, but am I whining and crying about it? No, I walked out of that court with my name. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
I walk out of there, y'all, with my name. So um, when I hear Miss Wanda and them talk about what they talk, when I hear and I see Kimmy out there, you're not talking about your sickness, but you got so much energy and venom for male. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, y'all. But I love you, ladies. I'm gonna step back down, but I love
We
y'all,
love you
all of you
too.
Thank you
ladies.
for coming up, and we praying for you, Miss Fuller.
We are
Yeah,
Keep your
praying.
head up.
There's
Keep
some
your
praying
head
in the
up.
chat, y'all. You got
and let
this.
me tell you something. Let me tell you, Miss Drop the Mic. Let me tell y'all what thing. One morning, because I had been crying all night crying. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get down. I was crying. I was going through my mental thing, and I didn't want to be here. This and that. Baby, when I tell you, I turned on the video when Drop the Mic was on early that morning. If I tell you, between me and the wig hit the floor, and I had to pick it up and hit the floor again because she was going in. I said between her and this other, I was hollering. I said, you know what? That's God way and saying He sent her your way just to say you got everything to live for. Get on up and laugh at this mess. Laugh at
Oh,
this mess. And it woke me up, baby, and I've been hollering ever since. You hear me? I've been hollering
oh,
ever
thank
since.
you.
I thank
That's
you, ladies, because y'all makes my day. All of you content creators. It's
Oh,
not. I know it's not easy what you guys doing, but I want y'all to keep going. If they slam at you, y'all go ahead. I'm that sister and the auntie that's gonna be behind you. Like, don't mess with my girls. Don't mess
Thank
with
you.
none
oh,
of these.
Thank
thank
you. Thank
'Cause
you.
you.
I'm the one. I'm the one. I got time for them today. I got a wig for every occasion. Y'all call me up. I'm the wig lady.
Period.
I can't
Period.
tell. I got a
Period.
wig for
Thank
every
you.
occasion. We are
All
praying for you,
right.
Mrs. Fuller.
Yes,
All
Praying
right. And
definitely.
thank y'all. I see my grandbaby acting up because
Oh, I
I got
thought
one.
that
I
was
got
with
15.
K.
That's my grandbaby, man. I got 15 of
Oh,
them.
Oh
And she
wow. You
I have
blessed.
15, but out of the 15, she's like the baby girl right now, but
Uh-huh.
she's my shadow. So every
How
time
old
I
is
feel
she?
like she's two, she's
Okay,
two, baby.
okay.
And if I'm laughing, if I'm laughing, she laughing. If I'm on my tablet, she
Oh,
on her tablet. And she's the
oh,
main reason too that I'm continue to fight, ladies. Because there's times
I was
I really want to tell y'all, it's times I wanted to just not be here. And that's
yeah.
because that's what this man had told me that I was nothing.
mm,
Mm. But see,
mm-mm.
that's
And then I
why.
had to
I'm
just snap
so
out
glad
of
you
it.
pushed through
Yeah, that's
because
why.
your life
I
is
am.
worth something.
Yeah, it is, and
But y'all
that's why
don't
Mel.
understand.
What she's doing is so important. And I was literally gonna say that when you were saying she's your twin, your shadow, and I was literally fixing my mouth to say I didn't want to cut you off, but I was gonna say, and that's your reason to keep pushing through. All
Yep.
the BS, all whatever it looked like, don't even matter.
Nope.
You'll get your blessings.
Yep.
I appreciate you, ladies,
Absolutely.
but I'm gonna step down. But I do want you to know, each and every one of you ladies, all you content creators, y'all just don't know. A woman like me wants to let you all know that if it wasn't for you guys, I would have given up a long time ago. So keep going,
Aw.
keep doing, because y'all done brought
Thank
me up.
you.
Even when I was in the hospital, and they was just having me, hooked up to machines. I was like, let me go. I done heard drop the mic. I done heard take it to singing, baby. I said, well, she better go see me back in here. See me back on through here. Y'all leave her alone.
Miss
I want her to do a
Fuller.
concert. I might need her. I already told my sister, I said, if y'all don't sing like the way she's singing and bring me up on it to glory, don't y'all show up. Y'all ain't invited. Don't nobody show up.
Miss Fuller, do
But I
you
love you,
do you have a
and
Miss
y'all.
Fuller? Do you
Uh-huh.
have a cash app? Because a couple of the meters in the chat are asking for your cash app. So feel free to put it in our chat so that they can bless you.
Okay, I'm finna go on down there. I'm finna go back into the audience because I cannot leave without laughing. Y'all makes my day. I'll be waiting for
Thank
somebody to
you.
come
We
on.
love
But
you.
after everybody, I do appreciate. I'm finna step down and I'll put it in the chat. And I
All right,
appreciate
thank
y'all
you.
everything.
All
Thank you
right,
for coming
you
Thank
up.
you,
got you.
ladies. Love y'all.
Bye.
Yeah,
Now,
Bye.
Tay, I was
so
about to
sweet.
say something about your singing, but I'm gonna let Miss Fuller have that. I'm gonna let her have it.
What were you going to say, Simply?
Uh-oh.
Please
Uh-oh.
don't encourage her to sing.
Uh, what was that? I heard some yelling. Was that the person that didn't want to hear Tay sing?
They were trying. They probably over there beating the hell out of Simply because she trying to stop me from singing.
For singing.
Simply, I want to sing.
No, that was my dad. He does that.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Daddy. Simply, Papa. Simply.
You're in my ear. He can't hear you.
Good.
He don't want to hear that singing. He'll
He
probably
ought to
start
be
booing
ashamed.
you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me talk to him. I want to talk to him and tell him what type of daughter he raised. Because you
He
ought to be
raised an
ashamed. He raised a
amazing
bully.
child.
He raised a bully.
Well, you know what? It takes a bully to know a bully. You
All
bully
I gotta say
cookies.
for you two simply is Tuesday. Yeah.
You gotta catch
You
me.
know what? I'm done with y'all.
What up, Keontae?
Hey y'all, hey.
Hey,
What you got?
Keontae, why you sounding so pitiful?
Girl, I'm tired.
I know that's the truth. What?
Girl, I finally finished unpacking. I'm so tired.
Okay. Oh my God, I hate
Wonderful.
moving.
And by the way, DDM, that was me. I am win take talk number 2.
Oh,
Ah!
look,
I was
all
wondering
the
whether it was her.
trolls up in here.
I
I
knew
was like,
Simply
I
was
don't
already
know who's
up here.
trouble.
Well, Simply was already up here, so I'm like, it's probably somebody else, but I ain't think about you, Keontae.
It
I
was
thought
me.
behavior help trying to be fun.
You know, get them to guard that damn backstage like the palace.
Now,
Okay, I'm
guard
talking
I
dog.
about
don't know
Buckingham
you.
Palace.
She
Okay,
said, I don't know you. Show me your face.
show me your face.
All I seen was
Okay,
drop down. I was like, well, I guess they ain't want me to see they face.
Y'all, oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to start off tonight and I'm going to say something really, really positive, okay?
Okay.
For anyone that has not taken Mel's property preservation course, take
Oh,
it. Mel
okay. I was
is
gonna call and ask you about that.
Mel is the real deal. Okay. Um, there
Okay.
was not one part of the course where we felt lost. Like, oh my, it was a lot to take in, yes, but Mel gives you the tools for you to succeed. She does.
Mm,
Um, our very last, you know what? Y'all know how we get the goofy Mel? That's
mm-hmm.
Mel. That is Mel. In our class, she cut up so bad. When I tell you we had a good time, we had a good time. Mel, that very last night that, of our class, when I tell you that Mel prayed and anointed each and every one of us when it comes to our business, Mel is it. When I tell you Mel had me in tears that night, she had me in tears. Like, me, like, thinking I'm going to be like, I can't do this. And she's like, no, anything I touch, it turns to gold. Okay. So, anyone that has thought twice about taking this course,
Mm-hmm.
take it. Take it.
That's
Um,
I was thinking about doing it for one of my kids. Do you know the Gossip Girls can tell you? I literally was like, I'm
we
thinking
gotta get
about
up with Keontae. Well, we knew
yeah, and
you
I
was
said I'm
doing
gonna
your
ask
thing.
Beyonce, should I do it?
you
Because
should. And
I really
actually,
my son, I want them
r-
to have another form of income,
mhm.
to have another skill set.
But it's so many, like, you go into it, but it's so many different other avenues you could specialize in. Like, it could be, let's say you just want to do strictly lawns. You can do
Mm-hmm.
that. It's so many other different streams that you can make your money. She teaches you how to build your team. Um, all the tools from Iva, which y'all know who Iva is because she was on the very first season of Love and Marriage. You remember Iva came into the meeting and remember she was questioning, does Martell know what you know? Iva is still working with Mel right now.
Mm.
Right now.
Wow.
Okay. When I tell you there was a lunch and learn one day, I guess Iva was having like an issue with, starting, doing the teaching. When I tell you Mel, she said Mel is calling and texting her trying to figure out what the is going on. Why you haven't started the class? Like
Mm.
Mel is the real deal. Anybody, when I say anyone that has thought about it, take it. Me, my son, and my brother, we took it. Okay.
Okay.
When I tell you that it was over 100 people in that class,
Oh
it
my.
was that large. The days that we were scheduled for our 101s, yes, yes, you're gonna have your 101 with Mel. Yes. So it's when people are out here trying to, in their own little way, tarnish the person that she is, they're lying. They're
Mm.
lying. I also believe Mel got a little bit of ADHD, y'all. Because her attention span is not very long.
She gotta
But
have something to be able to move the way she moved because she don't sit.
yes,
She got.
yes. So, any of you that have thought about it, take the course, take it.
Okay.
It's not something that you have to start right away, but it's the real deal. She's the real deal. So,
That's
that's something I wanted to kind of put out there with you. Anyone that's thought about it, want to do it, afraid to do
mhm.
it. Because she's there every step of the way, down to the point the last night somebody was like, can we team up? She was like, no, I am your team. Earl is your team. Iva is your team. We're your
Mm.
team. You don't need it. No, no, I don't want
No.
none of that. You contact us.
Wow.
So, um, she's the real deal.
Right.
Now,
So if somebody tell you the wrong information, it's gonna come from us. So and
Yeah.
then
right,
we can be able to say we told you that and correct it. Then you
right,
want to come with another person in the class and they tell you something wrong, then you sitting around looking stupid, then you're gonna blame me. Well, I got
right.
information from somebody in male class, and then no, it's not gonna be
Mhm.
my fault. It's gonna come from me. So if it come from me, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Yes, very much
And
so
you
too.
know,
Very
that's
much so,
how you
Tay. So even if you see someone else is in the chat, like when I tell you that Mel guides you through every inch of it from beginning to end, even if now, like if you have questions, if
Mhm.
I can't get a hold of her, child, I am calling Earl. Okay, like I need some help. Okay, they are here for you. They are.
That's awesome.
And so when people are out here trying to tarnish Mel, try to paint this picture of her being this type of person, that's not true. Because I felt like the person we got was very genuine. She cares. She wants you to succeed. She wants that for you. She wants you to be out here making money, creating generational wealth for your family, a legacy for your family. So I can't see how Martell was married to this woman over 15 years.
Mm,
And
mm,
he's at a point right now that he's not making no money.
Right.
How are you out here and you were married to the person? You were married. And when I tell you, males, like I'm giving you seats at tables that we normally wouldn't get, yes. So, I mean, all of these people are a flop because of them. Marceau, Tisha, you're
mhm.
a flop
Keontae,
because
do
of
you
you.
See a point.
Keontae, do you remember that when they did one of their reels for the that show that they wanted to do, the whole show that they wanted to do with the building and stuff like that, the property stuff they was doing, and
Hmm.
they was doing it was one part where they did. And Martell came out there, and Mel was saying, like, she was out there where they had their crew, and she was like, "Well, log in and do whatever, whatever." And he was
Hmm.
like, I ain't got I don't remember my password. She said, it's been that
Hmm.
long since you logged in. So he
Right.
wasn't doing shit but walking around flaunting like he had something. Mel
Right.
did all of that work. And like she said, Google was her friend. She did all of that stuff through Google.
Yeah, and she tells you now, like Google different things, learn it. Now, this past time, she had a virtual learning, lunch and learn, and in person. Now, I couldn't do it because I was moving, of course. But the next time she does it, I am going to go to it because it's so much information out here that you wouldn't believe. But when I tell you so many different sectors of it, and there were certain things she said, I didn't do that. I didn't want to do with that. I think it was inspection. She said she didn't want to fool with that. That's the only part of property preservation that she did not do was inspections. And
Mm.
pretty much with the inspections, it's like, okay, you go out to the house, take a picture, blah, blah, blah. She said, I never did that. I did not do that. But she did everything else.
But
And
you,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, can you imagine? She's the one. She's the true boss. Like Tay just said,
Hmm.
when she made the comment was like, "When was the last time you logged in?" Like,
Hmm.
but yet Wanda
Hmm.
want to fix her mouth to tell Mel to go back to that bum who's making no money, who
Right.
brings nothing to the table.
As
Right.
if
And go
she,
back to him for what? To help him out? Like
right.
you ain't seen none of all the dogging ass shit that he done to her. Like you ain't seen none of that stuff online that you was just talking shit about a couple of weeks ago. That's why you know,
Of
like she's
course she's
full of
seen it.
shit.
Yeah,
She
she's
is
seen
so
it.
fake.
But you
Hmm.
remember she went on live and was like, so what? He sent pictures. That's not against the law. Talking about the revenge P like a Riri.
Yeah, like you
But
said, because she Riri. That's
yeah,
it.
but we're just sitting here, we're watching all these people envy one lady. I mean, if you think about how many
Image,
streams of
image.
income that Mel has well over 10 streams of income that she has. Well
She none of them
over.
sticking though. None of them are sticking though. Remember, and
Right.
Right.
their image of her, not
The image
jealous
of her.
or envious.
Right.
Their
It's
image.
just, and it's disgusting. It's even stormy. Like,
Yeah.
my thing is for me, if you despise a person that much, why would you ever allow you to sit in spaces and let this person interrupt your energy if you despise that much? So for me, I don't understand their hatred. To me, they all have issues, but deal with them yourself. You have business issues because of you.
Yep.
You have personal issues because of you. But they
Right.
do say that jealousy is a mother. It is. It very much so is. And
And
I'm just tired of these people out here
we
just
see you over there.
accusing us for everything. It's like, oh, millimeters this, millimeters that.
Right.
Just y'all, shut up. I'm tired of them saying millimeters, millimeters, millimeters. This is,
They
you
a
know what?
millimeter. They millimeters. They talk about melody more than we do. Like if
Yeah.
you talking about mel, I want her to get her mutts and tell them to stop. She ain't gonna tell them. Like mother, we grown and we're not mutts. So
Right.
when she have some mutts, then she might tell them to stop. But other than that, you're the mutt. Like y'all the fucking
Exactly.
low brow, low class, low down ass mutts. Like y'all don't have shit. And you talking about people like again, you want the millimeter support so bad, but you talking shit about them. But low key, you want their support because you know the millimeters got money.
Exactly.
You know
Exactly.
Yeah.
they got money. You know they got more than y'all.
I'm sorry. Let me get this super chat real quick. I'm sorry on Brit's block. I'm just now seeing this. Thank you so much for the super chat. She said, "Hey y'all, song free Sunday." She
Think
And
added
again.
that
having
in
been.
there.
Not song free.
Thank you, y'all. And Brit have a channel. Y'all go subscribe to her, please. Yes.
Welcome to Bridge Block.
and,
Oh,
and and check out also check out on her channel when she also says how good I can sing. So Brick is being fake.
boo.
Oh my God. Paulette, what you got to add to this conversation?
First of all, I miss Wanda live. You know why? Because I don't subscribe to her BS.
We cannot. I mean, Paulette is
She went
I
off.
know
you know
it's
I'm
like
so
watching a
mad
freight
looking at
train
it.
and a car collide, and you can't look away, but
I
Yep.
just can't do her. I can't listen to her. It's like her voice irritates me every time she suck her teeth. That
I'm
gets on
with
my
my
nerve.
and
I can't
you.
take it. It's like nails on the chalkboard. I can't take it. So I just rather just get it from y'all.
Yeah, it's
You
it's
ain't
it's one
missed
of those
nothing.
things that we can't do it no justice. Like you gotta watch it yourself, or I mean, we can kind
No,
of
she
do it.
don't put her through it.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
I
I
totally
have.
understand where people be
it's
like, "Yeah,
cheap to give it
I
up
don't
on
want
the
to see what I don't want to hear." Like that's
Like give
literally
them the
our sentiment.
opportunity to
But
yeah.
like some of the stuff just be so unbelievable that it's
She was
like,
talking about colorism, like Tay. I didn't catch that. Tay caught that. She
Yeah.
was
She
talking. I
sure
mean,
did say
like,
it.
yeah, like I guess you could tell her what she said about that, Tay. I mean, because
let me
that's
see if
crazy
I
to
can.
me.
No, I don't, because I don't want to play her little dusty ass voice on here.
I'm
Yeah,
No,
trying to
she
give
was
y'all
just saying
some.
like she was saying how she just like, oh well, y'all just mad and image because
Image.
like this dark skinned girl still got her family and her husband and all of that, and she got her family, and y'all was all on this light bright girl, the light girl with the light skin, and she lost her husband and she ain't got her family no more. Like what?
so weird.
Like
Like,
what? Like
yeah,
what? Like what the fuck are you saying? Like what does that mean?
But y'all
Do
remember
you
at
know
that
how
Raw
many dark
reunion,
skinned women don't have husbands? Do you know how many light skinned women don't have husbands? What the fuck do their skin tone have to do with anything?
but you remember that one season where Tisha was on the stage of the reunion and she talked about Mel being a pretty girl. And she's like, oh, it's because Mel is
Mel
pretty.
is
And
Sure.
it's
pretty
like,
Yep.
what?
because
She
she
sure
has a
did.
dark soul, and that's her problem. That's
yeah,
their hang up. That's
yeah.
their hang up, and it's nothing to anybody that's dark skinned. That's their hang up.
Exactly.
Nobody
Mhm.
They're
gives a
obsessed
damn.
with it. No
Tisha
one's
is a
speaking about
funky,
it.
disgusting ass person if she was light skinned or dark skinned. Stormy
Yep,
gets the same shit and she lighter than Mel. Like
yep,
y'all got fucked up ass ways. Y'all not shit. It don't
yep.
have nothing to do with your skin color. That's your hang up. You're happy because Mel is light skinned and you thought that she was the shit and that
Yep.
she thought she was the shit because she was light skinned. That's your hang up. You thought she was the shit. She ain't thinking about that shit.
Nope.
That she
No.
not thinking about, oh, because she do this and that. She not thinking about that stuff because it come natural to her. That's your fucking insecurity and your hang up. That's why people be like, oh, she thinks she's something because of this. No, you think she's something because of that.
That's
She
Yep.
why
ain't thinking about it.
there's certain people, even people who call themselves millimeter haters or whatever, they stay in the chats and under the comments of posts, videos, etc. Liz, to be one, I'm gonna name her name. Liz Speaks or whatever her name is. Oh no, Lovely Liz TV. That's her name. Sorry. Lovely Liz
She
TV.
changed it.
Yeah, so I know there's another Liz, so I can't remember what the other Liz is. I don't want to get them misconstrued because I don't want no one attacking the other Liz. But yeah, her name is Lovely Liz. She be up under every comment. Like I just seen her under like at least 5 to 10 of my comments under my videos about Mel hating. And it's just like you spend all this time over here trying to combat what everyone is saying about her. It's giving
Mhm.
you're a millimeter. It's giving you
Yeah.
care about her more than we do. It's giving
Right.
And it's
you're her
not
number
just,
one fan.
but you
Like,
know what, brown skin girl, it's not just her too. You know what, really and truly, that a lot of the things that this cast members do, they do it because they all feel the same way, including
it's all
Carlos.
image.
As much as he sit up and he said, oh man, I love you, that's as much as he hate her too.
I
And
agree.
a lot of the things have carried on, it starts with him as well, because you are the producer and you are allowing people to bully her and you are allowing people to abuse her because they're a part of your cast. And then whenever you're put in the hot seat, then you like saying, Oh, I didn't know. You don't ever know ish, Carlos. You don't ever know nothing. But when you get called out and backed into the corner, then you want to come back and semi tell the truth like you did. But a lot of this mess that has taken on is Carlos as well because he's upset because Mel left Martell and they all were in cahoots with trying to make her stay with that dusty bucket. All of them.
He
That's why
probably
she's
promised
saying,
Martell. Martell might have
tell her to
promised
go
Carlos
bake.
something about that 40 acres too. Because
Hmm.
why, like he has this gripe too. And it's not just because of Mel not staying with Martell. Martell must have been promising them some shit.
Yeah.
And was.
He
And
probably promised
was.
them that he was going to get Mel to get back in that comeback group, and they was going to scam and do all this stuff that they was planning on trying to do. But they knew that if Mel was a part of the comeback group, she was going to have that project together, and they was all going to get that free money.
Well, they all had said that when the comeback group came on, that it was a lot of people that was intertwined with this deal. It wasn't just about the Scotts. It wasn't just about the Holts. This was like more than that because Mel had so many people that were backing what she wanted to do.
Because of her ethic.
Right. And so the fact that they lost that, but it's like, why are you upset? Y'all sit up here and y'all aided and abetted to Martell and Coleslaw. You guys were
Mhm.
helping him funnel money. He was effing off money. He was doing a lot. And that's the reason why every time he would say one thing with Mel, and then he'll turn around in front of everybody, do something else to make Mel look like a bad person. So they
Exactly.
all were in cahoots with it. And really and truly, let's be clear, who's to say that had the deal gone through, what Martell would have did to Mel during that process after the fact? Who's to
Right.
say he probably would have used her for what he was and ran off himself? But you're upset because she decided to put her heel on your neck and you couldn't take it. But if your wife is telling you, hey, I'm going to leave you, hey, I'm going to divorce you, what does that mean?
Because he knew the times that he was able to get her back and wheel her back in, he had confidence in that. That's what
Hmm.
he had confidence in, and those other ones did too. And another thing with them too is that none of them had anything going on. Scope wouldn't be Scope if Mel and Mama Van wouldn't have helped them with their stuff. And you see how disrespectful they are to her and her mom. So like it's one thing like if you going in on Melody because you have whatever gripe. Mama Van haven't done nothing to y'all either but help y'all raggedy ass bums. Like if it wasn't for Mel and her mom, Scope wouldn't even been scoped. You see, they have nothing positive going on about Scope since they departed and bought Martell out.
But that's the thing. While they keep going on this campaign wanting us to talk about everybody and they're mad that we only talk about Mel, y'all should be mad at yourselves because Mel's the only one with a business.
And they
Mel's the
don't give
only
us
one that
nothing to
give us
talk
content to
about.
talk about.
But
If
you
y'all
see,
don't
you
like
notice
it, give
too,
us something.
they don't go off on original straight no chaser. She's not a millimeter. But that why
Mhm.
y'all not going off on her for putting that stuff out?
Facts.
Because
Oh,
they're all
Why
in
y'all wouldn't go
cahoots with
off
it.
on right? Why y'all ain't go off on
mom.
T for putting that stuff out? Why weren't y'all going out on
Mhm.
or going off on that stuff about going off on them? Why you weren't going on lives talking shit about them for putting stuff
Exactly.
out?
Putting posts up, all of that
Because they
was
were
real
Important
all
fire.
shit.
Mom was the word.
because they were
Ain't it
all in
strange on how
cahoots.
ain't it
Facts.
strange on how it's just a collective of people that just hate this one person, and it's Martell that's like the whole common denominator, and it's
Mhm.
like, what is it about Martell, a loser who ain't giving y'all nothing? Like, what is he dangling over y'all
Yeah.
to where
What do
y'all
you
see this
got?
lady over here winning, and ain't nobody over there trying to like connect with her? Y'all all hating on her, and it just boggles my mind. Like, why
Mhm.
would you go for a loser?
Because he
And
got
even
dirt
when
on
she
him, like
came
you
on
said.
talking
That's what
about
it is.
the content creators, like you coming on talking about content creators and threatening them and saying all this stuff about them that you don't even know if fucking true or not. But like, how do you know everybody that's on drugs all of a sudden?
Right.
That's another thing. She was up there. Now, while she want to talk about putting out lawsuits on people, you up there recklessly talking. She was saying all these people were on drugs, like as if she knew for a fact, like she was there when they was doing it.
And the only and she said
Disrespectful.
she wasn't saying the legend either. And the only way
Yeah.
I could see her doing that is if she got that because some of the people were associated with teeth. And if they
Mm.
confided in him with some stuff, remember him calling people crackhead hoes.
Oh, yep.
If they confided in him and he didn't told her, because the people that she was attacking, most of them were some that were heavily associated with teeth
With
and
him.
that
Yep.
denounced him.
Yep. Renee, thank you for the $3 cash app. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, thank you, Deidre, for the $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. I'm sorry it took me so long to say something. I was just trying to wiggle my way in there.
Wake
Thank you,
up. Trying
Deidre.
to wake up. Thank you,
Not
Deidre.
trying to wake up. You ain't right, Brittany.
Ah, them
I mean,
crickets just
Tay.
hurt my.
Shut up. You know what?
I can't.
I have a question. So,
Mm-hmm.
with the way that Mel is moving now,
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
that we can see, do y'all think that do you guys think that she's going to be on this show another season?
that's hard
Because
to say.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, the way that Mel is coming out in my heart, sometime I'd be like, I think this is her last season, because you have to watch some of the things that Mel is saying,
Mhm.
and when she's, you know, being expressive about things that are happening. But I kind of feel like when Carlos did that whole podcast thing, and he had all the support with the millimeters come out and support her, and then for him to turn around, and then after so many content creators came back and was sharing their experience, then he turned around and he was striking their channels. So for me, I believe sometimes she gonna leave,
See,
Mm,
I was
because I felt like this what happened recently was what Mel said at the podcast about Carlos acting like he don't know certain things when
Mhm.
he do know certain things.
Oh yeah.
And
But
so when
see,
go ahead, brown skin girl.
I was just gonna say, I think Mel plays chess. Like, I feel like I'll go back to what I said earlier. The reason why they're all on a campaign to get it to stop is because I think Mel wants to push forward. And I think they see their time coming to an end. So they're trying to ruin the show before it gets to that point.
yeah.
I can see her moving in a way, even with the revenge P and all the stuff that's happened, in a way that she'll ultimately have the, not maybe the final say, because I don't think she wants full authority over everything, but I can see her being in a position where she can knock off some of the extras, aka the Scots, who don't bring nothing to the show, and replacing them with other people. And I
Yeah.
think, again, I'll go back to, I think that's why they're on a campaign to ruin it, because if they felt like she was gonna leave, they would be pushing the show. They'd be like, tune in, don't forget Saturday night. None of them advertised Love and Marriage Huntsville, if you paid attention. It
Not
was
even
only
Carla.
Mel doing live
And
watch
they
parties and
got an
cheating
attitude
live.
because they can't use her. They
Yeah,
can't
and they
use
can't
her
use
now.
her. And I think that's why they know their time is coming to an end. Plus, adding on to the, all that's been going on and that they were privy to and partook in. Yeah, I think that's why they're on their campaign trying to ruin the show. I think she's gonna push forward because this is her baby. So, it's easy to say, oh, just go get another show or a spinoff, but she put so much into this as it is. So I think all of them need to go. If they think they got what it takes, let them go get a show, a spinoff.
Exactly. Y'all
It'll
go
never
get
work.
show. Y'all
As
go
a
make
matter
it.
of fact, with Carlos doing all these other shows, why isn't that you didn't take on some of these people and give them their own show? You went
Because
over
Wanda
there,
been off the show for almost 2 years now, right? Why you
Mhm.
couldn't, if you was gonna, if they was gonna try to do a spinoff with her before, why he can't pump that spinoff now for her?
I
right?
think they tried to, but it was an epic fail because Wanda,
Y'all see
old
what Mary
nasty
just
gutter
said.
mouth self, ruined it. If you ask
Mary
me.
said,
She couldn't
no,
keep.
7 is the number of completion. Mel is done with this toxic show.
You
And
Woo.
think
you know
so,
what? The
Mary?
look on her face in that picture says everything.
I agree.
Yeah. It's definitely I feel that way too. Like
Mm.
it's not even nothing that I've heard her really say. It's a feeling that I have. I have the feeling that she's like she's done with this. It has ran its course, especially with this cast of people.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Mhm.
and I mean, you think about it, the whole show really was based around her and Martell, their marriage and their divorce. Like, and now their children, which I don't think, and because he did all that dumb crap, not having the kids on TV or whatever, they can't, the kids is not an option. And then, all the other stuff he did. And then now, of course, he's not filming, which by the way, the last video that I put out, y'all need to go check it out because I
Please go
made
check
some
that out.
discoveries that Carlos, that he's been telling some lies about
Mm.
how who he can bring on and who he can
And
take
off.
off the show.
I
He
wanted to address that because Craft Retreat
The
had made a
lies she
comment
told.
about it, and I was just about to say, Dida mentioned it in her last video. So make sure y'all go check it out because Carlos is a full blown liar.
Yeah,
Carla sat up there and she lied. She
yeah,
knows
he
she got
talked
the
out
power
both sides of his
to
And
mouth.
bring on and take off. So how did he get rid of Uncle Wanda?
Hmm.
Exactly. Was that
And
the network or
Dusty.
was that him?
and then why
It was
she keep
her.
calling his name out? Why are you so cool with him after you just was saying homophobic slurs on your damn page?
That part.
But
I
what took
thought
I
me
gay
think
out
that he
people didn't
promised
take
them
too
them.
kind to people
Mm,
calling them the F word and the S word.
Yeah,
exactly. But
yeah.
she called herself, it's funny because during her live, she's trying to downplay Mel, but she can't even compare herself. She got to compare someone else. She got to sit there and be like, the Carla's got this. Well,
But
what
did
you
you see
got,
what she
Wanda? Why
said?
you
She was
talking
about
about
to
what
say
everybody else
something.
got?
But Brownie, did you hear she was about to slip and say something that Carlos said, and she like stopped for a second and said something else. She wasn't that
Hmm.
drunk,
Yeah.
Sucking
She
on
got
them
a
damn
phone call
teeth.
during that live too that she had to take.
saying
And
it
She
it
was
was
her
always
fault.
getting phone calls during the live because she be doing too much and she be running
Right.
that mouth so much. And for me, it's like Carlos, if you're seeing your show fall apart in front of you, you're seeing it. Why would you continue to let Wanda and this is the thing, this is the only cast full of people that are always spilling tea about the show. You don't see any other the Bravo shows doing all that. You're seeing this, but then it's a reflection of who Carlos is. He's the main one. Was like, oh, we have an ensemble cast, and yes, the man is going to be involved. Why? None of these men on this show have anything going on. Not
And
none of
90%
them.
of them not men.
I'm
They
trying to think
girls.
who was that made a suggestion that the men should come up off the show because they don't bring anything.
mm,
They're not gonna come off the show, Paulette, because
no,
this is what he wanted.
that's what
If
he
you
wants.
listen to
He would
every
take their
time,
women off before he take them off. You see, all the
right?
people
Absolutely.
that done got dismissed has been women, not no men.
Hmm. I don't think it's one man that's been dismissed. Not even Martell when he was in his height of doing F shit against Mel and his children. he didn't even so much as get a verbal warning that, you know what I
But
mean?
he hasn't said anything. That's so strange. Like he know what people were saying about Martell and calling that place where he was trying to call himself speaking when he's got DV charges on him via communication. But yet you haven't spoken out about him abusing those damn kids that was in the article and those court papers. You haven't said nothing about Wanda. She's not even on the show no more. You haven't said nothing about Wanda and the disgusting ass shit that came out of her mouth that day. You haven't said nothing about Destiny as opposed to what she was saying. So if you really thought that she was being abused by her ex-husband, you ain't even mentioned nothing about that. But you want to bring her on there because Sonny?
But what about when he did that interview with what's her name? Dr. Simone and Toya, and he slipped it. I don't know if he slipped or just said it when he talked about Martell and Tank.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Like he wanted him to
So
have.
if you go back and you watch that video,
I'm not going back and watching it. So please just
That
tell me
wasn't
what he
about
said.
him and Tank.
No, he was talking about Martell and MJ when
Yeah.
they got
oh,
into when he made the 20 women
Okay.
Yeah, with
comment.
MJ.
No, he
Yeah.
was talking
okay.
He was
Because
showing him.
Marceau got mad because he was like basically he was like, don't ever like film my kid without my permission type shit.
Permission. I
Yeah.
think they really
Okay.
didn't care. I think they just wanted leverage on Carlos to get what
Yeah.
they wanted, so they played that card.
That
And that might have
absolutely.
been
He
it.
without
You
your
want
permission. He wouldn't have been able to be filming if they didn't already have your damn permission. That's
Right.
why they
I
don't have
think
their kids around because their kids will tell the real.
I
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
because
think
MJ
didn't
looked
I
like
Carlos
he
don't
didn't
have
know
on
what
like
they were talking
a
about.
microphone and all
exactly
that?
brown skin. That's what
What
I
y'all
was
say?
about to say.
He
MJ
had to
looked
have
like
a
he didn't know what
microphone
the
on.
hell.
Yeah. He would
Yeah,
have had to be mic'd up, right?
exactly.
So I
Exactly.
mean, you gonna tell me that they stood around and watched him what
And
get
all he
mic'd
did
up and
was
ain't say
apologize
nothing?
to him. MJ probably didn't know what the hell he was talking about, but
Yeah, that's
because they
all it
probably had
was.
lied on MJ, that's why
Yep.
they found a problem with it because they had lied and didn't fill MJ in on the lie.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
probably
what
why
I
he was
think.
looking like,
What the hell
oh,
you
my daddy
Okay.
talking
got 20
about?
women? I thought it was just like 19, 18, 19.
Not
Actually, he probably
19.
like, this
He's
actually
like,
up to 20 and this actually women?
he said, right. He
He
said,
probably was
"Oh, I've
like,
heard it
20
from many
women?
other people
Want my
other than
daddy?
you."
Y'all are
not
so
my dad.
Not even
I
one
like
that
what
want him in this
SM just
house.
said. SM said if Carlos helped AL, why would he announce that to anybody? That would be on the low and be and between the two of them.
Exactly.
I think AL is
Thank you,
lying. I don't
SM.
trust him at all. Good
Thank
comment,
you.
SM. That's a good observation, and I will have to agree.
Okay, so
Molden Coach just
I
said, go
I
ahead.
heard he's still talking about Mel on his IG still.
Who?
T?
Carlos?
Teeth, yeah.
Oh,
he gonna be talking about her
Wow.
till the day he croak.
he just
He
want
probably
attention.
talking his sleep about that damn woman.
I mean, it's
All
the
the
whatever
real
the obsession is the same for all of them. They
They
all wish they could
millimeters.
be her. They all wish that they could be her,
hold
and
on, 'cause
they hate her because they ain't her.
I
That's
told
really
you they
just
millimeters.
They
They're
are,
her
yeah.
number one fan.
They're right. They want to be the top ones. That's probably why they so mad that we don't accept them as millimeters. But they're actually millimeters. They might form another club, millimeters too.
mm.
I
We're
sure put it up on
millimeters
Facebook.
too.
Well, Wanda
Just like
said
that
she's a
book.
Wanda meter.
That's
Yeah,
what
she
I'm saying. Like,
wants
you
to
so
talk to
obsessed that
women.
you want to name your fans after Melody fans. Like,
Right.
what
That's
How
about
yeah.
weird.
Wacky Wanda? And what is she talking about this food truck? Wanda, stop talking about this food truck like it exists.
Tay,
Like,
I
you
Eating
said
the
seriously
food on
talking
no
about this
truck.
food truck as if it exists.
I want Mel to be petty and just go buy Miss Van a food truck just for the hell of it.
Right.
That would
And
be
ride around
so.
in it
Ooh,
and
she would
sell
be so
potatoes.
mad.
Because I
That
think
would
Mel and Mama Van can actually cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, for real, for real.
Ew,
And
Wanda
call it
can't cook.
show no real potatoes, okay?
Showed up real.
What? I know you
Meals
lying,
on wheels.
Phyllis
They probably
Sanderson.
gonna hijack that
Wait
truck
a
during the
minute.
holidays.
Okay, I ain't gonna
Cause I
say that
saw
because
put up on
that is
Facebook yesterday
complete
that
foolishness.
Stormy. I'm like, why Stormy got that chest piece up? Is she trying to tell us she a millimeter?
And is.
I actually think that
And
she tried to
is.
be slick. She used it for two reasons. Definitely, she was talking to the millimeters, and she wanted everybody to know that. But then I think if somebody asked her, she gonna say, "My son's name is Chess." I think
But
that's how
to
she's
be,
gonna try to spin it.
but why would you do that to be such a crybaby? And you know, once you do something like that, the
Yeah,
millimeters are about to drag you, and you
yeah.
gonna be online like she was
They want to
crying.
be
So
dragged.
why even do that?
It's
Exactly.
her
Crying.
storyline. She wants to be that's what I'm saying. They're saying things to provoke people. That's why it's best to just like,
Mhm.
okay, this is what she said, keep it moving. They want to be dragged so that they can have a storyline. That's
But
what
did
that's
y'all
what
see
I think.
Doctor
They're trying their best to
right?
provoke her fan base.
Did you see Shanita Foster what she put in her on her story?
Mhm.
I was
Hmm.
Yep.
getting there. I was
Yeah,
getting
I
there.
seen a video
I was
on that.
yeah.
It
Quick
was
question.
very
What y'all think?
it was
What
very
y'all think happened?
telling
What y'all think happened on that island to make her want to smack somebody?
Child.
Ah.
because
And
they
she
were
I
getting
think
out of
they
also
tried
pocket.
to again comfort Melody. They
Mhm.
probably tried to again comfort Melody, and she just shut them down because at the end of the day, like they talking about, did she pretend not to see this and not to see that? Stormy, you came on this whole show pretending that your mama, like you didn't know that your mama didn't like fucking Melody. Like your mama hadn't been talking about this girl since 2020. And you know she had been talking about it with you. And if she didn't, when you was watching the show and you was about to come on the show, you know she was like, I cannot stand that bitch Melody. So,
Mhm.
like, I
The
mean,
same way.
how does that work?
Yeah, the same way she
You see?
wanted Mel to be in on Twitter windmilling in the chat for her. You didn't even do that with your own mother. So why you expect Mel to now go to bat for you? Like that's wow. That's
She didn't even have the
That's
common
really
sense to
cold
tell her
back.
mama to delete that old shit that she had on that page.
That's
exactly. I'm gonna share my screen, Didim. I don't know if you want to share it because it wasn't
What
just her
that did are
stories. I
you
caught
woke?
this after I did my video. I was so mad, but she said growth is having your name on, not in. Okay. She looks so pretty, don't she?
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
throwing shade in between her pretty picture.
Period.
She said silence is better than unnecessary drama.
I like that Versace thing she
I
got on.
love
I
it.
know.
I
I love
love it.
it.
Even like the hair, all of it's a vibe, okay?
For
It's
real. She
so
said,
yeah.
trust me, people know who they can play with. That's right. Sit over there and be quiet. This ain't what you want.
I know that's
This
right.
ain't
This
what you
ain't
want,
what y'all
cuz.
want. She said,
Helpful.
play with your mammy, play with your
Not
kids.
her.
You can even play in
Ooh.
traffic, but don't play with me. Okay?
Mm. Play with your
And
And you
man.
ain't gonna play with Mel.
that lady, her and Melody are two stallions. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. They
Like them
tall.
suckers, like Dr. Shanita looked like she taller than Melody, was not look like she's
She
taller than Melody, even with those heels on.
Yeah, I think she
So
said someone had asked her, and I believe she said she's either 5'11" or 6 feet
6 feet,
tall.
yeah.
Yeah.
She
Um,
giving every bit of 5'11", 6 feet.
Oh,
yeah,
she
she's
tall
tall.
as I
She's
don't know what.
genuinely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just
And
realizing. Oh,
on the side, she also, well, not the side, but her caption reads, who's your coach, which is what she always says. She says, silence is golden. Sounds good, but it's always hard for me to sit quiet and know and don't ask questions, especially when it just doesn't make sense. Here is what I also learned. People know who to play with. I'm not talking scared like they are going to get beat up, but scared enough or wise enough to know some people can see through your lies, manipulation, narcissistic ways, and will call you out accordingly. Trust me, I now speak when necessary and for truth and clarity. I don't know if y'all remember, but Dr. Shanita was also the one that had when she went on live with Mel, she had said how when they had the mimosas with Melody, this was when Stormy was still pregnant. She said Stormy needed for nothing. Stormy sat down and didn't have to lift a finger because Mel was ripping and running to make sure she was good. And I believe she said she even took people either off the schedule, or she maybe shortened their time or whatever to make sure Stormy had a spot and enough time to do what she did. And it's just like she catered to her. And I said in my video too, like, how do you sit there and have someone who does that for you, but then when you're on the reunion a couple years later and Carlos is like, are y'all friends? Y'all want me to go to bat for her? I don't know her. Like, we just getting to know each other. But you can sit there and rant and rave about Dusty as a friend. Child. So I think when she says she's gonna speak
After she
accordingly and
threatened to
all of
throw a
that, I think
chair at
that's
her head.
huh?
I said after she threatened to
No, I think
take
she
your
threw
whole
the
head off
chair. I
with the
think they
chair.
said she actually threw the chair.
Yeah, she
They
definitely
just
Wow.
didn't
threw the
show
chair.
it.
But y'all, I think that beef that Stormy and Destiny had was fake.
Oh, for sure.
And the only reason why I say that is, do y'all remember the season where Destiny had that little charity event? And y'all remember when whatever went on between
Oh, I know what you're
whatever
talking
was
about.
going on between Destiny and Mel, and remember Destiny went behind Mel's back. And if you remember, Stormy was a sponsor for
Mhm.
her event. And then that's when Mel called her out about it and said, well, why you didn't tell me? And then Mel was like, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. And
Mhm.
for
And she was
me,
like, she didn't even call her about the sponsorship.
exactly.
No,
So for me, go
she
ahead,
said
simply.
she said she forgot to send Mel the packet for the sponsorship because Mel said, I told you I will sponsor, but you didn't send me the same packet that you sent Stormy. And Mel
Right.
said, but I bought the check here today. Don't do that shit again. Because Mel peeped
Mhm.
game. Mel peeped
Mhm.
game at that moment.
She
Oh, I
Keontae,
did.
good
see.
catch on that one because that could have been them doing that for the setup right there too.
Yes. I've
Yeah.
been saying
Wow.
that for a while
Behind the
now.
scenes.
I peeped game on that season with them two. I was like, so they've been to each other. They've been talking and they were in cahoots when all of that went on. Because how is it, Stormy? You don't really know nobody, but you are Destiny, you allow Stormy to sponsor your whole event and you call Mel your sister? You messy.
But look at this,
Mhm.
Tennessee girl. The Galentine's fight didn't feel fake at all. It didn't, and that's that. See, this the thing with them. They set this shit up, but then they get mad for real because I think
Yep.
Stormy
I think
got
that's what they're
mad
doing with Keisha.
that Destiny was like, ask her, and she like, I'm
Mhm.
asking you, and Destiny was getting an attitude, and Stormy like,
And
is
she
that
started
for
mocking
real?
her talking.
Yes, and then she was
I
like, "Don't
Mhm.
do that, don't do that, don't do that, cause
I
you
think
ain't
that's
got
when it
enough.
got
You
real.
ain't got
Yep.
enough. Don't do
because
that."
they hood.
I always felt
Yeah, because
like
how she know she ain't have enough?
Mhm. And she
Because
Because
made
money,
mention.
because her ass stayed asking her for damn sponsorship.
Yep. And that's another thing. While Dusty want to act like the only time Mel helped her was that time she seen the bill on a thing, Mel wrote her, like she just said, Mel wrote her a check, which means she pocketed that check. But she helped you on
amen.
multiple occasions, boo. Stop it.
mm,
But yeah,
mm.
Stormy definitely was like, "Is your lights on or something?" If you could hear
She
her,
said, turn your heat on
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, she said something like that while they was arguing. I was rolling like,
And how would
oh,
she know that if she didn't really know her? I can't see Mel sitting and telling her all of that.
true, because
Well,
Mel
that
didn't
goes
tell no
back to the
one.
fact that Stormy came up on this show under false pretenses.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
And got
Absolutely.
mad when she got caught.
She probably was working behind the scenes with everybody, with Martell, because I do feel like Martell got Stormy on that show. I believe that
Hmm.
piece
I
about
think.
coleslaw saying somebody paid to get on the
Oh,
show. I think
Hmm.
absolutely.
she paid Martell.
And I think
I think
Martell
a
linked up
lot of
with
them paid
Dusty.
Martell.
I
Yeah.
believe when
Yeah.
they was talking about Stormy supposed to have an event and was supposed to slip coleslaw in there. I remember. I believe that
Hmm. And then she
Yep.
just so happened to be having that party.
that
Yeah.
Yeah, she
party in the
may have.
past.
Yep.
That was
Hmm.
And
open to
what
the
happened was the
public.
Melody sniffed it out and start dragging her ass, so they had to go to a
Reconvene,
try a different
reconvene.
place.
We
Plan
can
B.
zoom.
You want to know something? I always believed that she knew Martell before Mel,
She did.
and
I
that would
think.
She did.
that's how I believe that Martell was like, you got to go through Mel because at this
Yep.
time, him and Mel was
Yep.
divorced. They said you got to go through Mel, maybe offer her an ambassadorship and
Yeah,
become.
do the ambassador thing and get in her inbox,
And
because again, I say Mel
No,
was known for wearing short hairdos and wigs.
yep,
It was never a time on the show where Mel was like, I'm about to come out of the short hairdo, I'm about to grow my hair out, or nothing. So why would you pick Mel out of anybody on
Wrong
that
people.
show to be an ambassador for your hair care products instead of
exactly.
Tisha? Because
but you
Tisha
want to
Hence
know
the
something?
reason.
You
Tisha
want to
and
know
The
Kimmy
something
was
reason.
else?
wearing their natural hairs.
Yep. But you want to know
But
something else? At that reunion, when he was like, retreat now, I said that wasn't a warning, it was a threat. Like, don't make me blow up your spot on this stage that I knew your
Mm-hmm.
ass
and
before
then what
this.
happened later
Facts.
on? A
Because who
couple months later, they was at the chateau,
charades?
Yep.
there
Yep.
Exactly.
you
Because
go.
who talks to people
and
like
him
that
and
if you
Stormy
don't
was
know
him and
them
Courtney was best friends.
all of a sudden? But you
And
don't
now
talk
That
to
all
he
this
people
was
stuff.
the
like that
best
if you
friend
don't know them.
that was at
You
that damn
talk a
warehouse.
certain way to people you know, and you talk a certain way to people you're cool with. Like the way we joke around, we could joke around like that, but I wouldn't be talking to no Joe Schmo, talk about some retreat.
If
Because
I
who,
had,
who
if
are
I didn't know
you?
them,
Who are
yeah.
you? Who are
But
you to tell
that
me
was
what to do?
that's when I looked at Stormy sideways because that whole, oh, we're building a friendship. Then, bitch, why are you expecting friendship etiquette from Mel? Why do you need
Right.
her number then if y'all building
Exactly.
a friendship?
Remember,
Why are you expecting so
Right.
much?
that's
We
why.
still at the foundation, baby. So
Exactly. That's why the
you get
beginning of
no
the season
calls.
didn't make sense because first off, she keeps switching her story just like her raggedy mammy. They don't know why they really don't like Mel. So first it was the whole tweet thing. Then it became, oh, but you stopped talking to me after the reunion.
Don't
But I
forget the stuff
isolated
about the
after
baby.
them, not me. What?
She agreed with me about what she said about the
Her
baby.
mama that
Oh, that she
she
was
said the
spoiled. He
test
was
was for,
spoiled.
yeah, and she
Yeah.
agreed. I would have just started beating the living shit out of her. That's what they would have just had to pull me off her mama or jump me, because I would have beat the shit out of her when she
For
said
real.
that.
You see how mad
I might have
not
would have beat
mad,
my
but
mama ass if she was admitted some shit like that.
Mel gave her no like life at the
And
reunion.
no
He said,
rhythm.
Betty,
She
you
was
should
like,
grow up. I was
she
like,
was like,
damn.
you're not my daughter. And Mel was like, I don't want to be your daughter. You be calling your daughter a bunch of bitches.
Right.
She was like, "You're a demon. You're a demon." And that damn
Then
Stormy just sat
Please
there.
repeat.
And then,
And when Stormy said that about the demons in real life trying to destroy my business, I was like, "Girl, your mama's a demon. That
you're
means
mammy.
you're a
Exactly.
spawn. You're a spawn
And
of a
she's
damn
right.
demon."
And she's right. Her mammy is the demon trying to ruin her business because if your daughter has a business, there's certain things you can and cannot do, whether you like it or not. It's just how the world works. Just like to um to whom much is given, much more is required. You
Yep.
can't just be out here cutting a rug, talking bad about little underage kids, like all of that stuff. That's gonna reflect on your daughter and her business. So
That's
while you
true.
sitting here trying to
Yep.
act like everyone else is the problem, your mammy is the problem, Stormisha.
For
Your
I
real.
mean, we
mammy.
started it, and we
That
gonna
part.
finish it.
Yep.
Exactly.
That karma gonna come back and it's gonna spin the block every single time on every time your mama do something. They'll just say sins of the father and mother. So
Mhm.
Well, let's
it's
be
gonna come
clear.
back.
How she came in the comments, and well, not in the comments on her post. Now she's admitting to lawsuits. It's like, girl, when brown skinned girl tried to air you out what she did, she didn't try, she did,
Thank you.
and you was up under her comments calling her all kind of lies, only
Yep.
to turn around and admit that, girl, you've been sued. It's
Mm.
like all of you guys, well, with the exception of Male, all of you guys have bad business deals.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
of you,
Like
and y'all
somebody
all
said in
get
the chat.
mad.
Namaste.
Mm-hmm. Like y'all, that's all y'all do is try to make that somebody else's problem. Like
Yep.
you have lawsuits. Why weren't you paying those people? Fuck somebody talking about them. Why do
Right.
you have them? Why
Right.
weren't
Right.
you paying those
You
people at the
focusing on the
same
wrong
time you
shit.
claiming to be a damn millionaire? Just like Joe
Exactly.
Nuff trying to say, y'all done had lawsuits, y'all ain't pay y'all bills. Yeah, bitch, and we ain't paying, we ain't saying we millionaires either.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. That
We ain't
dang
sitting on a
on
goddamn
part.
show lying our asses off talking about it's our
Who
reality.
can
That's what
borrow
I
a
was
million
about
I
to
knew it
dollars?
with a
say.
bang
A
on.
motherfucker that
We
can put
we
some documents together can borrow $1 million too.
But
and
that's
her
the
daughter
thing.
the main
It's not a
one.
flex. A loan is debt.
I was gonna say that ain't a flex being able to borrow $1
Right.
million.
Let me see that gross
That's
income on the
actually
damn tax
good.
return.
Right.
That
Cause
part.
we all millionaires. Get
We
the hell out.
Million
millionaires.
dares.
Million dares.
We
Million
all
Well,
dares.
millionaires.
And
but
she might be right
they ain't
because they're
made
not
millions.
millionaires.
They ain't made millions because Martell and Marceau allegedly was over there effing off the money.
They was
And
tricking
Mhm.
let's
it
be
off.
very clear, they sit up and they talk about Mel and Mama Van. Miss Van had already outed them and said that no, when I was working there,
They got
they were doing very good with their contracts. And Mama Van also said that every year that she worked there, Mel would give all of them very nice bonuses. So I'm
wow.
confused. When she was there, y'all were making money, and then
Yeah.
when she left, y'all
When she
wasn't.
left,
And the
it
reason
wasn't. Yeah.
why y'all was
It was
out, you and
Mel.
When they
Martell
was
was tricking
there,
money.
she
It
said
was
that
Mel
Holden
who
Holt
outed
did
them.
bonuses. She said Holden Holt did bonuses, when the employees got the contracts and did their stuff or whatever, they got bonuses. So Scope adopted that bonus thing and they got bonuses. She said she would even pay the guys her bonus just so they all collectively
Could get
could get
half.
the bonuses.
Yep.
So the books was right when they were there. It wasn't in the red like Tisha claimed. It must have been in the red after Mama Van left, and then they had their way with those books.
Yeah.
But you know, Mel busted them out at the reunion when she said no, they were making money over there.
They
What
got
they
jobs.
did with the money is unknown to me.
I have no idea. But
Mhm.
they were
Me
getting the
too.
job
Because
and
she
they
said,
were
I
taking the
sent
money.
stuff over there. I sent contracts over there.
You sure
Now,
did.
what they
Mhm.
did with that money, I don't know.
And I
Exactly.
believe
Exactly.
every bit of it. They
Every
were
bit of
getting
that.
that
Keeper
money.
TV is
TV.
in the chat too.
Hey,
Yep.
Keeper
Okay, and
TV.
you are 100%
Even
right.
them
The
damn
Scots go
kids
borrow
Exactly.
against
hairdos.
everything they own. You said it. You
Mhm.
said it. We
And
looked
that's
at it, and
yeah, that's the
Everything.
only
they don't
reason
mortgage
why.
Tisha toenails to get
Not the
all the money in
toenails.
that house.
Not the
The tizzy
toenails.
tizzy
Hanging
toenails, not them
ham.
They probably
crustaceans.
stank too, child.
For real.
Girl, no, they
But yeah,
do.
that's the only reason why they could come up and get that much money is because they borrow against everything they got. It's the cat's
So,
face for me.
off subject, I heard something very interesting. Now, now come on now.
Damn Dragonfly Jones. Child.
So funny as hell.
What
But
she look like? What's some things you said? Sorry, Paulette. What's some things? A salamander? That's what.
A
Would they
salamander.
quit wearing them damn glasses?
oh my god.
A
She looking like
salamander.
You
Wanda.
should have seen Show
Yes.
Enough on her IG live. She put on these big old black sunglasses, child. I'm trying to see if
I
I
am
can
Yes.
Looking like
Looking
a
like a
fly.
damn beetle.
look.
I
I'm gonna
can't
share it to the screen
wait. Get that
now.
off the
Hold on.
screen. With his bullet holes.
You see it? That
Not his
lipo.
bullet holes, child.
Yep, that's
I
that
ain't got
lipo wine.
bullet holes.
You
But
see it,
okay,
Adam?
so
Uh, oh, I
Tay,
see it. Okay,
Mm,
yep, I got it.
I'm glad
okay.
you be watching my girl Alchemist. Now, did y'all catch the video she did about Maurice and was it Maurice, Martell, and Marceau? It got
Yes.
me home the other
No.
morning.
About I didn't finish it. I couldn't finish it. I couldn't like who was on
Child,
here?
it
Yeah,
was
was it
good.
Simply yesterday? I couldn't
Why
get
you
past
take
what
it
she was saying
down?
about
Oh, I
Marceau's
didn't know you wanted
ping.
me to keep going. I'll put it back up. Go ahead,
And
y'all.
then I seen the picture that she drew of Martell today. Oh
We
my
talked
god,
about it
man.
yesterday. Super bad.
Oh my god.
Right,
But
it's
the
giving
things
very
she
much
said
super
about
bad.
Maurice, what y'all think about the things she said about Maurice
Oh,
and the PYTs?
I think
What?
she probably is right on. And
Yeah.
again, she said they broke.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said that she worried
They
about her
having
money.
severe money problems.
Yep,
yeah.
I
yep.
can see that.
And I
I can
believe
see
Wait,
that
that.
who's
because they
having
just
severe
took a
money
second
problems? I
mortgage. They
missed
took a
it.
mortgage out on their house too and took
Now, see,
everything
I was
out.
watching the video this morning on the way home from work that she did about the girls' trip, and she was saying that Kimmy couldn't even enjoy herself because she kept thinking about all her money woes.
Yep. And she said
Yep.
she came on there to flex about something. So
Mm,
probably just to try to act like she still got it, but probably stressed the hell out because
Very
in
much
my
so.
opinion, you paying him just now paying last what was it last April or something like that, paying
yeah,
back like 80 some $1,000 or 60 some $1,000 in back taxes.
Hmm.
That to
And
me,
then
I would be scared like, oh, he about to go.
yeah, and
and you
then
out
didn't you do a video about them taking a the thing out on their house?
Yep.
here.
They took out the
Mm-hmm.
capital
Mhm.
pretty much on their
Yep.
Yeah,
house. 200
And
and what,
then
50,000?
into her.
What was that
yep.
you to A?
Yep, I did the video about that one. I think Didum did one about. I did the one about the taxes. I think Didum did the one about the
The
line of credit
mortgage.
from their house that they
Yeah.
took out,
Okay.
and you
Yep.
Y'all
see
better
a bunch
Because
watch
of
her
them follow suit.
but you
because
have
Mhm.
she.
to consider too that when she walked away from her job and she didn't have no insurance, only to turn around and have to go through chemotherapy. Let me tell
Oh,
you, an average session for chemotherapy can be about $20,000.
Woo!
Let
mm,
me tell you, I
mm.
was looking at my bills the other day at how much, after everything, all of my surgeries, everything. I bought a house and two cars and everything else.
Mm.
Over 100,000 in bills. But the
Wow.
thing, I mean, but honestly, to God, I was so blessed because I work for a company where I really had good insurance.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
so when I went through chemotherapy, I had already met my deductible and my out of pocket max. So I was just going
Wow.
up in there. Let me
Yeah.
tell y'all, when you go to, if you're having to do infusions or chemotherapy, you don't go back unless you got your money. They don't let you come up in there. You be like, oh, I'm going to be seen today. I'm not making a payment. You a lie.
Right.
Because
Right.
But
you
by
spent.
Kimmy being a nurse and all of that, I wonder did she retire from that place? Would she would have still had some sort of insurance? I don't believe that insurance stuff because I think she had I just by her being a nurse, period, I
Mhm.
don't see her being without health care. Um,
Mhm.
period. I just don't see it. And
Mhm.
she wasn't just a regular nurse. They said she was like a director or something. So
Yeah.
I don't see her walking away without any health insurance. Even if she did like a retirement at the place, because like you can do a retirement like after
But
like
she did
an early
say it
retirement
was
after like 10 years. Like
no,
I
she
don't
said it
see
was
her
just a
not
lapse.
having insurance. Huh?
She had insurance. She
I
said it
believe she
was a
did.
no, it was a lapse. What happened was it was a lapse
Hmm.
between the time that she left and then she wasn't going to pay that what's the name of
Cobra.
the stuff? Yes,
Cobra.
Cobra. It was like I think she said it was like a 90-day period where she would have had to pay a ridiculous amount for Cobra. She went without insurance for that 3 months, and that so
But
happened to
you can
be
do,
during
but you
her
you would go
mammogram.
without insurance for 3 months with that amount, but not it couldn't have been that damn ridiculous. But you let Maurice put LED lights in fucking the law office.
girl,
I mean, I think that she
forget
makes those
that.
kind
He
of
over
dumb
here
decisions
renting
because she's
Lambos.
a pick me. Like, I can see her doing that, especially if they was like, oh, for to keep up the plan that you had at the hospital or wherever she was at.
They a piece of
Um,
shit. I would believe that
it
then
was
that would mean that Kimmy is a fucking idiot and Maurice is a piece of
mhm.
shit too because
Didn't she
now
just let him mortgage her
you won't
house?
pay your insurance, but you gonna let him fuck off your money.
Yeah, I think she's unfortunately she's a pick me. And I think that's why she going through what she going through now because she yeah, she did whatever she could do to get him. All right? And now she got him and it wasn't all that she thought it was going to be. I think
Yeah.
that yes, and she makes I think that part of her package to attract him to her more or to really get him to say I do is I think Kimmy was spending the money all the time. I think that
Mhm.
was part of the attractiveness that he might have had towards her. was Kimmy was had the coin and she was spending it. That's I do believe that. And I think she would have made a dumb decision like that because in her mind, she probably was thinking, well, what can go wrong in these 3 months before my other insurance kick in or whatever the case may be.
Exactly. I was getting ready to say that exact thing, DDM, that I could
Yeah.
see that. Because not only that is you have to consider she was paying for Jalen's school, she was
Mhm.
paying for Marie's school, and no telling whatever else he was fool la line in. It's no telling. And then he's pressuring you to leave this job. And of course,
Mhm.
if you're healthy, I mean, you're not gonna be too worried. I mean, I was
Mm-mm.
I was healthy.
You know
And
what?
Yeah.
But I just think it was
Yeah, she
something
said
about
that
that
too, though. She
timeline that
said she
didn't
was
match with
healthy.
it was something about that timeline that they were saying that did not match.
Mhm.
And I
actually,
remember
for me,
talking
was
about it when they said
it
it.
was the insurance part when she said that
No,
when
they do
she
not. Reality stars don't have insurance, Tennessee girl.
No. Yeah, they
They,
don't.
they fighting
no
for that. That's what
Remember they was fighting for that or
what's the
something
girl's
like
name? The
that?
white
Like what
girl?
Nene and Bethany them, they
Yeah,
was talking
Bethany.
about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's what they're fighting for. That's what
Don't have the
they're
benefit.
trying to fight for equal rights for reality TV stars. That they only have 1099 contracts. They do not have they're not considered employees even though they work just as hard as I can't remember what the name of the actors are that are on like scripted shows or whatever, but they
mm.
have insurance, retirement
Screen
plans,
actors guild,
everything. Union,
SAG,
and,
the
and even if she was to go through, let's say they have the Affordable Care Act now, but I know here in Texas, if their their source of income is over 258% here, you're not going to be eligible for that ACA coverage. You're not eligible because you're considered as over income. So you
SAG.
don't even fall within the threshold of getting that. So she would either have to have kept her Cobra, or she would have had to find a company that will be willing to take her and her family on,
Mhm.
and give them a policy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she
and
did say something about the insurance, and it didn't make sense when she said it when they were talking in the car. I was like, that don't make sense, but
yeah,
okay.
it was something before then because I want to say when he told it was something he was saying when he told Marceau because she was diagnosed in June. And it was something
Mhm.
that he was saying with Marceau about the diagnosis of something. It didn't match up. And I'm like, they're fucking liars. Like
You know
it
what it
just
was?
didn't match up.
I remember what it was. Say, I
What was
believe
it?
it was when he was saying like she was diagnosed, and then Marceau was saying, "Oh, I thought Tisha said it's just like a possibility." Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Not
no.
that part.
They
Okay.
said it was some dates. It was something he was telling Marceau when he was saying, I talked her, I wanted
You talked
her
her into
to
leaving.
into leaving the job and she didn't have insurance for that time.
Yeah.
And it was something with the time that he was saying about her not having that insurance, the time
Mhm.
that she was actually diagnosed, it didn't match up. It was something I need
Mm.
to, because I know I talked about it in a video, and because I was like, it's something is not, they're lying about something.
It
Like
was
this
Mhm.
the
shit
order.
don't make sense. They were lying. Go
It
ahead.
was the order
definitely.
of the events that transpired, Tay, because I know what you're talking about. It was the way they gave the order. And I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense, especially if you have gone through it. That's not the order of events that transpires. Like, so I'm
Mhm.
confused because I even questioned it. It was the
But
order
did
and
Kimmy
events that
even
he
did she
talked
retire?
about it.
But did she retire or did she resign?
She resigned. She did not retire.
Mm.
He kept
See, that don't
pressuring
make
her
sense
to
to me
leave.
either. That don't make sense to me either because Kimmy wasn't just like she wasn't a floor nurse. Like, she wasn't a floor nurse. Like
Mhm.
she was like higher up. Like
Yeah,
she was
she was
like on
over a
the admin.
director.
Right. She was on the admin side of nurses, I
Hmm.
believe in my allegedly. So with that type of thing, like you can resign, but like like it's best for you to like do an early retirement. That way you get certain things that you don't get if you just resign. Like it's something of they I don't know. It's something don't
So
seem
wait a
if
minute.
people
You're
in
right
those type
because
positions like that,
that doesn't make sense because if you resign, you don't get a package as far as
right.
the insurance and all of that. If
I
you
think you
resign,
still
you
get the Cobra,
resign.
even if you
If you
resign. If you get fired,
Yeah, I
resign, I
mean,
think you
as
still do
far
the
as
Cobra.
yeah,
Right.
I right, you get the Cobra, but as far as retirement, they set you up for a different plan or whatever, like for retirement. But that wouldn't be a thing if you just resigned. You don't
Yeah.
get that package. You may get what if you have like a 401k or a pension, you'll get what you put in, but it's
And
not the same if you
again,
resign
I
and if
don't
you
see
retire.
Kimmy being that high up in nursing. Um, if even she resigned, not having a private, even a private insurance in place,
Yeah, I don't know.
like the shit don't make sense.
But the question is,
I think
Tay,
it might have been something
did she
about her
what?
missing her exam because she didn't have the insurances. It was
Yeah, I think
something.
that's what it was.
Maybe that was it. Okay.
Yeah.
But for me, it's also questionable, Tay, because remember when they talked about her resigning her from her job? He kept pressuring her to leave. And you remember she says her boss at the time did he didn't want to take her resignation. He was like that he didn't want to take it, but then she agreed to stay 6 months. So think about it this way: was she at a major hospital or no? Because
But
that could be another thing. Was she at a major hospital? Was
but wait
she?
a minute. That also would mean too, if he encouraged her to stay 6 more months, it had to be for a reason. Like if you just wait out six
Mm-hmm.
more months, then you get this instead of just resigning now, where that won't be, applicable for you now. It had to be something with that with the 6 months too, because I don't know. I just in that position, you don't just go in. I'm giving my 2 weeks notice. That shit, they be like, what the what?
No.
Okay, or think about this scenario. This is another scenario to think about. What if she was working for let's go back. Let's see if she was making working for a major hospital. Let's say. What if the hospital put her on notice and say you can't work here and be on that television show because it's gonna cause some type of conflict, be not a conflict of interest, but just a conflict of what we expect from you.
A
And so
morale clause.
maybe she didn't have a choice, and maybe they just utilize where, oh well, they gave me 6 months.
I can fake it out. I can see
Yes.
that, and they would give her severance and all of that too. That if she had a position like that, they would have given her severance and all of that stuff. And I could see
Hmm.
them lying about her resigning because it still never made no fucking sense because she was
Right.
hell bent on keeping that job. It never made sense that she quit that job. Just quit the like that was money.
And
Yes.
that job took care of several adults and bought her a beautiful home and everything. So yeah, I can't see her just being like, "See you later, job." You
Yeah,
That's
know,
why I said
that's what
now
she
that we're
said.
thinking about it, I feel like maybe the job put her on notice.
Mm,
Especially if you work for a major hospital. Uh-uh.
mm-hmm.
No, no,
yeah,
no.
it's a big
And
system.
depending on and what they see on the show, it may not be a good look. And they were like, well, we'll give you 6 months and
Yeah,
so we can pay out. Or maybe they said we're gonna go ahead and pay you out 6 months. And this is allegedly in our opinion, nobody else's. But
yeah,
what
yeah.
if they put her on notice? Because if you think about the housewives, a lot of them don't work for major companies. A lot of them have their own practices. They're not working for well, Eugene is, but he has his own now. But you got to think about a lot of them. They put a lot of things at risk because even Dr. Simone talked about it, like when it came to her
Her
and doing
practice.
certain things when it came to her job as a doctor. So it's a lot of things that could have played where the hospital was like, no, like
That's true because when you, from what we heard, old Coleslaw lost her little candy stripe job because they seen what she was doing on social media.
How dare you shame candy stripers?
Not a
You ought to be
candy
ashamed
stripe.
of yourself, Brownie.
She was delivering flowers, child.
and that
Yeah.
and that's the issue,
Delivering
right?
flowers.
Hello there, Braylon. You know I'm not talking to you.
Hey, Bray
Uh-oh.
Bray.
Hey guys, Tay, you know I love you very, very much. Listen, the Brownie Records thing is such a good storyline that I'm a very articulate person, so I listen myself to the
I
show.
love it, bro. I love it,
But
Braylon.
but
I
no,
love
it's all good. It's good to hear all y'all voices. It's been a long time since I've been up here, but it's good to be here. But you also have to think about the HIPAA laws too, right?
Yeah.
Because with this show, they need storylines. So if Kimmy were to talk about somebody's private information, that is breaking HIPAA. So you also have to add that layer into it as well.
And then you also have to think about put into play of like, what if she do something on the show that could ruin the hospital's reputation?
Yep, if they find, because the
Mhm.
people around will be knowing what hospital she at, and if she got exposed,
Hmm.
um, somebody, a disgruntled a person at the hospital, and you know what, they could have been getting that as well. They could have been getting that too, where people would be like, wait a minute, she's on this reality show, she doing this, her husband ain't shit, whatever the case may be. So people in the hospital could have actually been complaining about that type of stuff,
They
like
said
the
she's a
workers,
sidekick
because
sympathizer.
yeah, because it's not like she might have been face front with a lot of patients, but she probably was like that with other employees at the hospital, knew who she was because of the show, and they might have been like, we don't like her, like she's stupid.
Oh no.
no, she's
So,
stupid.
They
they
could have
said
been
they
making
said
certain
your husband don't
things.
respect you, so why should we respect you?
Dang, y'all.
Ain't no one
Y'all
doing
got
dishes up in
a new
here.
asshole up here today.
I will say this. Even though Tay is laying it on thick, there is usually one of us at every work site. So there is probably some. Of course, nobody that is as beautiful as Tay, articulate, and soulful as Tay, but there is a Tay probably at that
Thank you for
hospital.
leaving off. She can't
Being.
sing.
You know what? Listen, I am just
Nobody's
trying to.
perfect, simply.
I'm just trying to have peace in the valley here, simply. So if you could please just work with me, not just we love you too.
Braylon,
Listen,
it's time
listen,
for war.
listen, there is a Tay at that hospital who is just as blunt as Tay, and who has
Oh
probably
my
said many
God.
other things besides what Tay
Who
has said.
think they can sing too, right?
In the suggestions box.
I just want the record that I came up here with peace in the valley. I just want that on the record. Okay, listen.
And I just want this on the record. I came up
Duly
here
noted.
seeing red.
I'm
Okay,
done.
your
I'm
ass.
so done.
My office hours is
Braylon, you
from
don't have to. You
9.
don't have to. You don't have to explain your integrity up on this panel.
Now,
Okay.
hang on. I'm going to give some hope because y'all know my media brain is a legend by itself. Let's just say if Melody did a Mellowcon Millimeters karaoke contest, let's just say that might be a thing. Right
I would
now,
do it, Tay.
now, don't run off and start making videos that this is going to happen. But if it so happened that it happened and Tay won, and y'all going to say somehow won, then you know what she's going to do, right? Because when she got to 10K Tay, she came over to my
Oh
channel because I
God.
broadcasted that. If she wins, do y'all know what she's going to do? She is going to go on
Nothing.
her channel and come to the Gossip Girls, and she is going to take the biggest mental visual victory lap y'all have ever seen.
Period.
If she
I'm
was
a
to
boo
win that
her ass
contest,
around that victory lap.
That's the plan right there. The
The
plan is
fireworks
right
in the
there. That
background
part.
at this moment. Make your fireworks come up, Tay. That's all we
Who,
need right now.
who was doing the cat sounds last time?
That would be me.
Come on, you
There
gotta
you
hit
go.
it.
Meow 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 meow
I'm
meow.
done. I am so
Cats
done.
are alive.
I am done.
On that note, y'all, we have been here for 2.5 hours.
yes, it's almost time for me to go to work.
Yes.
Oh, well, at least we brought you right up until your work time.
Period.
Want to go? Can I go home?
Paulette, my GH buddy Jason Morgan is back.
I
Yes.
seen that. They let him back. I seen they seen him after the that he wouldn't get the vaccine.
He back
You
now.
see what's going on with him and his wife?
Jax.
Oh
They
Lord, Bridget
fired
started
Jax too for the
shit.
same thing.
Jax too. Is Jax coming back? I seen they
Hell
fired
But
Jax
no.
too.
he was a complete asshole after the fact. That's the reason why he's not back.
I think he's suing them.
And I
Mm.
think
Supposed.
he already got dismissed, and now he's trying to do it again.
Mm.
But Jax
No,
Bridget,
we do not want to take Houston selection. Not tonight, not tomorrow, not never.
Bridget,
not never. Y'all heard
I'm gonna have to.
Keontae.
Thank you so much for the $5, Bridget. Talking about speaking of record, may I get a selection from Tay Houston?
Bridget knows she know
no.
how to start some mess, don't she?
Oh,
How about
you
Bridget
know
don't
what?
She know how to start some mess.
Tay,
She really she
I'm
want to
about to
take us.
call
She
Pat
want to
Houston
torture
on
us.
your ass.
Well,
no
you
Pat
heard
is
what
down
Bridget
on
said.
blood.
Put her super chat back up there. What's
No,
wrong with
no,
We ain't
you?
no.
see it. We ain't
We
see it.
Brett
blind.
is in the corner.
You
Bridget is in
ready?
the
You
corner.
ready?
And
Facts, Paulette.
Mhm.
Hey, 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 hey,
will
On that note,
hey, I just want
Get
to say
them,
this
drop her
as
down.
I just want to say
on
this
that
as a
note, I have
spokes.
to grab my keys, my coat, and my jacket and get off to work.
Yeah.
Now,
Love
now,
Yes,
you,
love you,
Paulette. Take
Tay.
me with you, please.
now, I will say
Have a
this
good
as
What
a
you want to
night.
spokes.
say,
Tay,
Braylon?
get that
What you want
furball
to
out
say,
your
nigga?
throat.
No, I
Yeah.
was just gonna say as a spokesperson for Brownie Road Records, Tay, I just want you to know that I've
Ow.
talked with Denim's team and Brown Skin Girls team, and they have very graciously, in so many words, they try not to cuss me out because they know I'm just a
Void your
spokesperson.
contract.
But not to void the contract, but just to bring some peace in the valley of knowing when to jump in and to jump out. That's the light version of what they say
Braylon, you're
without
trying to be too
the
nice.
extraness.
You
Being
No,
being
well,
too
politically
nice,
correct
Braylon.
tonight.
what
He
what
must
what what I
really
mean,
love him some Tay.
It
guys,
doesn't matter.
guys, listen.
Look, he's over here.
I spoke to your management teams. They said a lot
Hmm.
more expletives, and I want this video to be monetized.
Not
So,
actually.
Okay.
so
Okay.
Not the
you know,
expletive.
Thank you for
Hey,
considering the monetization.
translation, Tay, your contract has been voided.
I like the way Braylon said it.
Brownie Road Records.
I've never been at Brownie Road
If you
Records.
can really sing, that's where we want. Of course you haven't, because we want people who can really sing.
she
Oh,
been she been off Broadway trying to recreate
I'm gonna
Cats.
let y'all
And
hear
my
somebody else sing.
feelings
Just
just
aren't
aren't
feeling
feelings
anymore.
anymore.
They
I'm
keep
also
putting cats in the
Love you,
chat.
Tay Tay.
also too, y'all. I talked with Bravo and Tay. They did say that you really can't sing no more because see, no, 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 no. Follow me. The licenses for you to sing those songs cost money, and the
Mm.
Gossip Girls already have a
Yes.
tight budget because y'all are not Beverly Hills. So I'm trying to keep y'all on the air. See, as a spokesperson, middle
Yes.
person for
Listen, Braylon.
everything, I'm trying to make sure that y'all win because I
Yes,
Well, that
love y'all.
Bray
sounds so
Bray.
much like the record. They
Thank
didn't.
you, Bray
They
Bray.
okay. So you're
That
giving us
knife is
copyright because I
turning.
sound just like the record. Thank you, Braylon, for letting us know that.
Just
We will
like the
definitely be
record.
cautious, and I'll try to distort my voice a little bit so that they don't think it's the actual track.
Just
Thank
say
you,
you
Tay,
You
sound
heard
just
that.
like
I
it.
want all three of y'all to get your checks. Understand? So
Okay,
I'm working
thank
with
you.
y'all, not
Oh, the
against
We
you.
checks is
appreciate it.
coming.
No problem.
Spoken like a true
Even I'm trying to make sure
Welcome,
Baby
Bridget.
Brownie's check is included.
Not baby brownie.
Baby Brownie
Hey,
always gonna get paid
For
Amen.
regardless.
real.
Amen.
Tay, you
She
gonna
gonna
have to
take her
replace
money.
Don Michelle for Braylon.
Listen, listen.
Let me get up out of here for somebody else send a super chat making a silly request.
Thank
So
you
we're
for the
gonna
compliment
leave
to
on
Don
a
Michelle.
great
She is a
note,
legend.
y'all, because we know that around these parts that the millimeter's been getting attacked. We know that for whatever reason they hating on your girls and boys, and we ain't got time for it.
Hand
So
That's
we're
up.
right.
gonna leave them with a little blast from the past.
Wait,
Thank
Yeah.
y'all
can
for
you show
coming.
that? Can you show that super chat?
What
And we
No,
super
gonna
chat?
stand on
it
business.
doesn't exist.
It's Tay going into the mic for me.
That woman paid for that super chat.
Good
Y'all see
I
that
Lord.
don't
super
see
chat?
no super
I
chat.
think
I
that's
don't
very
see nothing. I
disrespectful.
don't see anything.
Oh,
Come
the super
on.
chat. Look at
She
the super
ain't
chat. I don't see
blasting
no super
Your
Bridget.
chat.
singing
Oh
is
my
Super
disrespectful.
God.
chat.
My ears are ringing.
They'll be sorry when you go on tour,
I see some
Tag.
chess
Thank
pieces
you,
and cat.
Bridget.
I don't
Not
see. I
chess
don't see.
pieces and
I don't
cat.
see no super chat.
I cannot.
Look, and
Not
I
cat.
really didn't see it, so I'm glad you said something.
Bridget, if nobody see your super chat, I seen it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
You
you better
haters
see
gonna
it.
see it.
You better
I
see
see
it the
some.
way she
I see
windmills
some
for you to
laughing
sing.
emojis. No, no
Child.
super chat.
And
Paulette, you
Paul
heard me
Oh
tonight
wow, there
before.
it is. Look at God.
and look, Paulette, thank you for the compliment with me and Don Michelle, because let me tell you something.
Yes.
If I and here's the thing too, I want everybody to know. Just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean that you're not being seen. Because if
Period.
I got that compliment from you about Don Michelle, that just means I'm
Say
getting
it.
closer to greatness. So I appreciate that compliment.
Amen.
Oh, that's
Period.
what's up. That's what's up. Keep on moving on up.
Congratulations, Braylon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Period.
So weak right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
All
Thank,
right,
thank,
y'all.
thank you.
Paulette,
We gonna
me
hop
and
on
you are
out of
beefing.
here.
I cannot with
We'll
that.
see y'all on the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Thank everybody for
Bye,
coming up.
y'all.
I
Bye.
appreciate all of you
See
all.
you on Tuesday, Tay. Catch me if
Oh
you
Lord.
can.
Not catch me
Oh,
if you
bye,
can.
twin.
Bye,
Holy
twins.
Spirit,
Bye,
activate.
Oh no.
kinfolk
Holy
Oh
mama.
Spirit,
no. Oh no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy
Oh yeah.
Spirit,
Oh no.
activate. Holy
Marquee,
Spirit,
baby.
Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Activate.
Hold up.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, activate. Holy